A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, YouTube land. This is Moz coming to you with another episode of Toy Photography Talk, and I inadvertently just told everybody to go away. That was not intentional. Let me add everybody to the show, and then we'll. How's everybody doing? I wasn't expecting to be like, "Hey, how's everybody doing?"
Good.
Good. Do you guys like the little Star Wars snippet I added?
That was nice.
That was nice.
I like it. Came through good. Cool.
Always.
Harry.
Harry.
He didn't like that Star Wars thing. He learned.
Get him going faster.
There you go. He didn't like the snippet.
Well, I got a couple of snippets I'm going to be throwing throughout the stream tonight and stuff, and I got one specifically when we go into tangents, and of course you guys should know what that is.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
We don't go into tangents here.
No,
no, we never do.
Take a curveball and talk about a figure for half an hour. No, never do that. Figures. I did order that Mythic Legions figure Obscura.
Oh yeah, I got that today. It came in already, man.
I'm glad.
Dang
I
it.
haven't heard
That was
about
fast.
my payment.
Yep.
Mine got shipped. It said I got a shipping notice on it today. So
Well, I'm like literally an hour away. Plus,
you
plus
like
I might have a
literally
little poll too.
work for it too. So yeah,
That's all I got.
They might expedite it a me.
you probably got yours 2 weeks ago.
Well, no, I couldn't keep that one, unfortunately. So
let's give a shout out to everybody here. Noble Young in the chat, of course. I'm here, Moz. First one here. Congratulations. Alpha Raptor, evening, guys. What's up? How you doing, buddy?
What is going on?
JP Rex. Hey, guys. Not sure how long I'll stick around today. Having round 2 with COVID.
oh, jeez.
Ooh, man.
I bet I had that 2 times.
Yeah.
I hear you.
I've had it twice already. I don't want it again.
Let's all socially distance, shall we? And of course,
Shall we?
get better, buddy.
Get the hell away from me.
What's up, JP Ryder? How you doing, buddy? How you doing?
JP.
Rex verse extended universe.
I have a question for Rex. Is that just like a general admonition, or is like don't hack me specifically, or is it like don't smoke? You know what I mean? Like, just good policy. Just don't do that.
It's like just don't do it.
Or has he been hacked before, or she?
Harry, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good now. Okay. Hey, look, Trevor, new mic.
Oh, that's nice.
Very fancy.
Right?
Ooh, that's
I've
cool.
never seen this before. It's crazy.
That's awesome.
How you doing, Gabriel?
And headphones to match too. That's
Yeah,
really
exactly.
cool.
Everything here is new.
Like
Yep.
I
sterile.
like that you have a white headphones, a white mic, and a white shirt in a black room.
Yep.
You're stylish, man.
Yes, I am.
Gabriel, how you doing, buddy? Collectible fun. What up, fellas? JP Ryder, of course, saying hello again. What's up? Caleb, Knights of Ren 79. What's up? How you doing tonight? Noble Young, yo, I'm not taking you back, Henry. I like how Noble Young just keeps calling you Henry.
Henry. No. Yep. I don't know. That's a thing. That's a real thing.
League of Extraordinary Sixers in the house. Hello.
What is going on?
What's going on, guys? So that's the rounds. We got everybody there. I got Doc Ock sitting here.
Cool.
We're chilling. He's pretty happy here. This is an awesome piece here. Big boy here. But what am I doing?
I can't show you what physically
Oh,
what I got
hold on.
today. But
Oh,
who you got that in?
box.
You get that? Well, they shipped it to the wrong place. It's supposed to come here.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
I need you to pack that back up and send it this way.
Is that 1/6 scale or is that 1/12 scale?
That's 1/6 scale, man.
That's 1/6, right?
Ooh.
Yep.
Nice. Very
It's
nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Henry
That helps.
needs some embers and rim light.
Here, some rim lights right here. See that? Yeah.
We should have like ember overlays. That would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool.
What's going on, Toy Mirth? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Yeah, guys. Anything new this week? I mean, like I was saying at the beginning, I ordered the Mask of Red Death, and that's sold out now, right? Or is
It is
something
sold
they're
out.
gonna find
It's
more of
actually
when they
sold
have
out.
Legions Con or something?
I packed them all. Well, actually, I still got them out, but he's cool.
What?
Yeah, I love the base body on that thing. That articulation that it has with the single joint is amazing.
There he is.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me give you the camera.
Not futzed very well, but
Look.
And you
That's
can take
good.
the mask off, but we're not supposed to show what's underneath the mask.
yeah, I mean, it'll be out there soon because everybody's getting it. But yeah, they asked me not to. And then if you got the all in, you got the cool mug.
See, I didn't get that in time, man.
Yeah, I didn't buy that. It wasn't
didn't get
about
that in
time. It was
time.
just about
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
know
want to
what?
spend another $20.
It's a mug. And it's nice.
Yeah.
It's cool, but,
I have too many mugs, so I'm all right.
Yeah,
got-
I know.
I just remembered too late,
But at least that one's tin, right? It's a tin mug.
It's
Enamel?
tin. Yeah, it's like a camp mug. It's kind of cool. Yeah.
You can still order the mug though, right? Because it was sold separately with.
No,
the
everything's
pins.
sold out now.
Oh, everything's
Yeah, everything's
sold
sold
out.
All
out
the
now, yeah.
pins and everything are sold out. Yeah, so
wow.
everything's gone at this point.
Commander Green, what's going on, buddy?
Harold?
What's up?
Yeah, I was showing Pablo something I found at my work too. Just up today or yesterday.
Red
nice.
Casey. Richard Casey.
Oh,
All right. Quiet Riot. I like Quiet Riot.
Some prop stuff I was buying at Target. Got the. I was repainting this guy, so he's a little darker. I was getting some more bony because he was more white like this when I first got him, and then these were all really white like that. But I've been painting them as well, so they're almost 1/12 scale, a
We
little
still
bit
got some
big.
Wi-Fi issues here,
Those are cool.
Yeah, these are like.
or is it
They come in a
Moss? I
package.
can't see the stream anymore. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we can still.
We can hear you. You're frozen.
You're frozen.
and-
Yeah, your screen's frozen, but we hear you.
Damn it.
So
Okay.
each
Yeah,
pack,
Harry, I can't see you.
Okay, one
Sorry.
second.
each pack comes.
I need
with
a
like
new
lead.
mic here.
Fuck.
And-
Yeah, that's the issue. Yep.
So at Target in
Damn
the
it, I can't
bullseye section,
leave the
each
stream.
pack
What the hell?
comes like this with three sets of skulls,
Okay.
They copied me.
and
You want me to remove you, Harry?
Target copied me. Look at
Oh,
that. I
there-
made sets of three.
I missed
also.
all those. I missed all those street lights, man.
I know, man.
And I went to,
they
like,
keep
places
putting them
I
out because I mean I bought
Are they?
all of them from
Okay.
my store, and then like the next day they put out a few more, and I was like, ooh, I'll buy
Okay.
those too.
Not here, man. My targets. I don't know, man. My targets get jacked.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Well, as far as those light things go, I bought some of these styrene tubes so I can make those lights bigger. These things. So I'll be able to make them one.
Well, hey,
inch.
man, I got a vaporoni or vapor foot for you. Hook me up with a light, man.
You want just one light?
If you find them, no, seriously, if you find them,
If I can find some more, I'll buy you some. But I haven't
Yeah,
seen those at my store yet. I got those
Mhm.
at a different store. But when I go to the
Okay.
comic book shop tomorrow, I'll check that other store again and see if they got some more
Alright.
in.
yeah, cool.
And Pablo, I'm gonna get you one of the dog and cat skeleton because I got an extra set. So
Where you getting me,
Oh,
man?
those are little ones.
get
Oh, those are
me.
cool, man.
Yeah.
I like that.
I got one other extra set, Trevor.
Oh,
I bought
shit.
3 sets so I could play with the paints and stuff.
Are
Are they
Send
flat
them
on the back or are they like 3-dimensional?
No, they're 3-dimensional. Yeah.
They're
Oh
3-dimensional.
wow,
They're-
damn!
yeah.
Where are those from?
Target.
From the
they're a
bullseye
buck.
section.
The
at
bullseye
Target.
section.
Damn it,
For
man.
$1. These are
For
$1.
$1. Yeah,
Nothing,
for $1.
man. They got those trees, but I got
And these
nothing.
are $1.
Yeah,
Little
those are
pumpkins?
$1. Yeah.
And then
That's right in the front of the store, right? That's
Yeah,
the bullseye.
these are
Yeah, the little
$1.
bullseye.
And they had none of that stuff. They had trees. They had some like decorative crap, and
Yeah,
they
I
had,
bought
like,
the trees too.
They had like a tree stump that looked pretty cool. For a minute, I was like, "Hey, I'll buy that and paint it up." I'm like,
Oh, it was
"No."
like a bigger tree stump thing.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna paint that up.
Yeah, I didn't really.
I've learned. I'm learning. It's taken me like 7 years, but like I'm like, you know what? You're not gonna do anything with that. It's gonna sit on the shelf, and you're gonna look at it for years and go, "Why did I buy this?"
The
I
crimson.
got about a total of 50 skulls now because I'm not math, but about 16 packs, 3 per pack. We'll say about 50 skulls, and so I'm sitting here painting right now. It's just
Yeah, I'll
I'll
keep
make a
an
big
eye out
pile
for
of
those stamps
skulls.
also for you, Trevor. I'm gonna make a round tomorrow, so
Okay,
keep an
cool.
eye
Yeah,
out.
thanks, man. Yeah, the lamps would be
Thanks,
cool.
Crimson, but
I would do
it's
something with
Henry
those
now.
because I could definitely
I will look for them. I mean, I bought 5 so I could do like a city thing, and that's
Yeah. No, I get it.
that,
Yeah, I know.
but,
I'd want a bunch myself, but even if I get like 2, like 2 of them or something, just to put in the background or something, would be cool.
yeah, I'll check. I've been checking my targets as I go in them, so
Especially
even
because they look a little turn of the century. They could be like,
Yeah,
once that if that Mezco
Gotham by Gaslight Batman.
Gotham Gaslight Batman ever ships.
I know.
Had that box of stuff for him for like what 6 months now, and like
Yeah.
You know, I forgot I had that figure and I wanted it so bad, and I haven't even shot it. And I just remembered I have it because you said so. That's
wait, you don't have the Gotham by Gaslight Batman?
No, he has
no,
the
not the
Joker.
Batman. No, the
Yeah, he
Joker.
has the Joker.
Joker, yeah.
remembered
I know.
I
I've been
have
waiting for the Batman to do so. The Joker kind of stand on his own though. He's kind of cool. I haven't done anything with him either though.
Yeah, I came so close to getting him, but they said that the one they were going to send me was damaged, so they replaced it with an older one, the Joker Deluxe Edition. That's what they replaced it with. So I'm like,
lame. Do you know if they've already done the prizes for all those extra pictures I had to put on my Instagram? Can I take those down yet?
Probably.
oh yeah, that's all done.
They're kind of messing with my feed, I
No,
don't
they,
really
they
want
already announced the winners. It's on the winners page for that
Okay.
for that weekend.
I can pull those down. Good.
Yeah, you
All
can
right.
pull all that now.
Well, with that in mind, let's discuss real quick what we're going to be doing starting next week. We're going to be changing the format a little bit of this, guys. What we're going to do is, if anybody wants to submit a shot for next week, I need those shots in by Saturday of this week. So, and this is going to be from here on out. So from Tuesday to Saturday is where we're going to have a pool of pictures to draw from. So starting Saturday the 30th, that's going to be the deadline. Anything turned in after that won't be considered until the following week. So on Saturday, we're going to lock it in. We're going to take whenever we can on a Saturday, whatever, just hit me up with what pictures you guys chose. Let's choose 3 each. Let's try to pick pictures not just because they're our buddies, but I want to also pick pictures that people that need help. People that you see something that, hey, I can help with that. So
That's
we'll
gonna
do
be a tough
that.
one.
And what I'll try to do is a nice little
Everyone's improving.
thing. So the cool thing is I'll be able to bring it into like Lightroom or something, and that way we can make it bigger, like zoom in and look at stuff, or maybe Photoshop, whatever. But I'll have it saved on the computer instead, and be able to look at them. And that way we're not going all over the place. But and you can pull from the Facebook group as well as Instagram. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, we need to condense this down because 4 hours of stream a night is just not everybody can do that.
You're saying that, man.
It's just crazy. So
It's mind-boggling.
GL Shaw, I went to go look in Target. Then I remembered I live in Canada where Target died. A quick.
Jesus Christ.
That's true. I forgot.
Yeah, but you still have Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. I'm not Macy's R Us with toys because that's what Macy's thing with toys is just that's not Toys R Us.
No, that's not Toys R Us at Macy's. No.
And I remember
This is-
KB Toys. I
what
love
that is.
KB Toys.
KB's
and
was a
going
good
in
one,
the
yeah.
I worked at
man.
KB Toys for a while, man. That was
So did I.
horrible, actually. It was
I worked
really
at Toys R
horrible.
Us for a while.
Oh, really?
I worked at Toys R Us for a while too for a Christmas season, man. It's
Oh, Christmas. I can imagine. Yeah.
Yeah,
well, I
that-
mean, like your whole job was to front the shelves, right? So
Mhm.
fronting the shelves means bringing everything forward,
Everything to
making
the
it all
board.
look neat. And literally, by the time you got 3/4 of the way back, there was some kid at the other end.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They're looking for a Cabbage Patch Kid or whatever the fuck was out then at
Yep.
that point, and it was like, you got to be kidding.
They
me.
always
You not
wanted
see
the
me
thing
here
on the
with
very
this
top.
orange vest, like, come on.
I was at Toys R Us when they first came out with Power Rangers. So needless to say, I hate Power Rangers.
First came out Power Rangers.
Yeah, I was at KB
First
when
time they released Power Rangers in the U.S. Everybody's parent was there looking for that
Wow.
pink freaking
Yeah.
Ranger, and that's when I was working at Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Yep. Pink Ranger. Everybody had a crush.
She was only one to a case, and everybody wanted her.
Everybody had that crush, right?
Nobody
Everybody
even
a
had
What
crush.
was the white one? Wasn't the white one hard to find or something? I can't remember.
All I remember was the
What?
pink, and that's all the parents wanted was that
Okay.
damn pink one.
Yeah, well,
What's
when
White
they
Ranger?
introduced the Green Ranger and then the White Ranger, those were always sought after. But when they first came out, yeah, I remember the Pink Ranger was like everybody wanted the Pink Ranger.
I don't remember that.
Alrighty. Brandon Brown got some Peaky Blinders looking stuff, man. This
That is
IG
nice.
one.
Yeah, nice.
This is
Perfect
awesome.
atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that patina type coloring to it. Just
Yeah.
This is Oppenheimer, right? Or is this Peaky
No, it's
Blinders?
Peaky Blinders.
Okay.
Peaky Blinders. Same guy, different era.
Yeah, same guy.
Right.
but different.
Yep.
But
You used to be able to
but
get the
what,
same effect with your coffee wash.
60 years,
back in
80
the-
years before that, I think. Something like
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, he aged really well.
that. Yeah, he looks good.
Very well.
It takes a while
He's
to
a
gain all that
vampire.
knowledge.
It's the scotch.
Yeah, it's a
It's
scotch.
a Scotch.
It does keep you young, for sure.
Yep.
Dude, that's whiskey. He's Irish. Come on, forget it. That's-
Oh yeah, well yeah. What am I thinking?
So, what do you guys
Uh,
think of the shot? I mean, we all agree that we like the colors and stuff. But what do you guys think of the lights?
Mhm.
What are you thinking? What do you think?
Composition is great. And the atmosphere is great. He does look a
My
little
only
plasticky,
complaints,
but
I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
he looks
the
like a
only
mannequin.
problem.
It looks like a mannequin.
Like a wax
Yeah.
museum kind of thing.
I'm gonna forgive
Yeah.
that because it's Big Chief. Although I shouldn't forgive Big Chief for anything because they screwed me out of the Doctor Who. Years ago. Waited 3 years for it, and then they went out of business. But okay,
Oh.
fine.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What scale is it?
Yeah,
Is this
I
1/6?
think bouncing
1/6.
this is 1/6, right? Yeah, I think bouncing
Nice.
the light would have helped with that, or just diffuse it a ton.
Over here, it's
Is that
not
black
bad.
one
in the
You
back?
see the-
It's just
heart-
that
yeah.
highlight on the
Yeah,
cheek.
it's just the
No,
highlight on
like,
the
the
I
right
mean, there
camera
is
cheek,
flames around here, and I'm assuming this was a fire.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is
Seems like
seasons.
a
I haven't
perspiration.
only watched the first 3 seasons, so I don't, or 2 seasons, 3 seasons, maybe 3 seasons, but I don't know. But anyway, like that could be sweat. So I'm
He
gonna
could be sweating. True. That's true. That's a good
True.
point.
there is a fire in there, and it is hot. So.
And having been in a building on fire, one thing I did when I got outside was light my cigarette and smoke.
Yeah, I mean,
Seriously, I mean, it's
seriously,
funny
no.
when you think about it now, but at the time,
Oh, you were. Oh, that wasn't a joke. I thought you were really actually working.
no, seriously. After I saved my D&D stuff and then saved my roommate, I
My D&D
Okay.
stuff.
I would have grabbed a
Yeah.
whiskey. I would've-
Yeah.
I was running a D&D campaign downstairs.
Probably because the
Totally not a
cigarette was
joke.
what started the fire. But
And funnily enough, we were playing Mask of the Red Death.
No joke.
wow, it all
Not a joke.
full circle.
Whole circle, man.
Nice.
I still have that
Comes
box
back
set
on
to
itself.
this day. You might
Night,
even
everybody.
tell it like smoke.
Right. That's like, you know what? I think it's time for me to go.
Ravenloft, Mask of the Red Death. Man, I'm gonna take a picture of that with my figure.
Ravenloft. I forgot about Ravenloft.
Yeah, Ravenloft did one called Mask of the Red Death.
Yeah, wow. Did you play the
Nice.
vampire game too? What was that vampire?
Well, that was I Strahd. That was the book, and then there was like the regular Ravenloft had Strahd, their vampire, on the cover. But Mask of the Red
No.
Death-
There was a game though. There was a game that was specifically vampire based, like D&D.
Vampire the Masquerade.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
I used to work for that company too when they owned. They were more into computer games at that point. White Wolf got bought out by CCP Games, which
Oh, okay.
I worked for EVE Online, which was put out.
That was
by
White Wolf. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, back to the picture.
Yes,
Go-
back to the
tangent.
picture.
Where's that tangent video?
Oh, you don't want that yet.
I
got one.
Really?
I got one.
I think it's nice though, man.
Yeah,
This-
it is
I
very
like-
nice.
I like the tone. I like the sepia tone.
Mhm.
Tells a story.
Sepia tone. That's what I meant to say, not patina. God,
Patina's rust. I didn't say anything, but
I know,
patina's
I was
rust.
trying- I
I'm
couldn't-
like,
yeah.
I'm just thinking to myself, well, maybe it's a new filter, patina filter. You know,
It's like
What do I
some
know?
Georgian term or something like that.
Like who knows
Yeah.
what kids are into these days, right, Mike?
yeah, right. You know,
Tide Pods.
Yeah, but this is very nice. I like
I
it.
think he looks, sad, contemplative. Yeah, he works in a bar, so there would be easy access to the whiskey. You know what I
It
mean?
looks like his
So-
bar burned down.
Yeah, he
Well,
looks
that's
like
what I'm saying.
yeah, he looks like he's beat, like he's tired of whatever shit
Yeah.
happened that went down. So it's like,
He's
yeah,
got this. He's got the Sergeant Murtaugh thing about him. You know, I'm too old.
Yeah.
Shit.
mhm.
yeah.
Good shot.
It's becoming Christmas time. I gotta watch my Lethal Weapon soon. Everybody goes straight to Die Hard. I go to Lethal Weapon because that's in Christmas time too.
Lethal Weapon on a Christmas.
Anyway, Brandon, thank you so much for sharing, man. This is awesome. I like it.
Mhm. Fantastic
Yeah,
I
shot.
don't
very
think
nice.
there's really anything we could suggest because I mean the fire kind of solves all the problems we have. I mean, like
Yeah.
he looks a little plasticky. Well, he could also be sweaty, and there you go.
I might have given a little more space up above his head. That's all. Just a little more air around
Just
there.
a little bit of tightness.
A little tight.
Or
But
cover
it's
your
all
tea.
there, Mike. It's
Cover
all there.
your-
Mike.
Yeah, cover your tea light in the
Generator
back
fill.
a little bit more. You can see the base of the tea light in camera, right? But you know
Is that the base of the tea light? Okay.
No, that looks
that
like
white spot
an
back
eye
there.
beam.
No,
looks like
behind
an eye
that.
beam.
On
Behind
the
that.
top of it, like the top of it.
Yeah, go to the flame.
There's a little,
on the right,
white by the flame.
right there.
on that.
That's the base of the
Okay.
tea light. I think.
I
Ah,
wouldn't have guessed that.
yeah.
But like, okay. Yeah.
That's all. That's all.
Don't you dare skip Halloween and jump straight. Oh, I'm not skipping Halloween. I was the tangent of the holiday. Don't worry about it. I'm not skipping Halloween. Don't worry about it. All right.
It
moving
sure
on.
hurt his feelings.
I know, right? I mean, why would I skip Halloween? Jesus. All right. We got Pablo. What are you doing, Pablo? What?
Taking
What?
shots and kicking some ass.
And more. And more.
And that's because yesterday I had I didn't post it in our group chat, but on another group chat, I posted a GIF of Bert from Tremors, and I think it's the second Tremors movie where he gets out of the truck and he's like, "I ran out of bullets. Like that's never happened to me before." And I was like, "I ran out of ideas." And I was like, "That's never happened to me before." So, like I felt that way yesterday. But then I saw the Legion Lounge last night, and then I played a few games, so like a lot of ideas sparked. So it's like, but for like a good solid 3 hours, I had no ideas of what to shoot.
I feel like I have a problem most days, man. I do. What's up, 88 Figs? How you doing today, buddy?
88 Figs. Congrats on the win.
I love Hulk strategy here.
Did 88 Figs win one of the Mezco things?
Two
Yeah,
fist
he won one.
technique.
Yes.
Congrats, 88 Figs. I'm jealous. I entered 2 of them. I didn't win.
Hang on. I'll be right back.
I forgot which one he won, but he won one of them.
I did the crossword and I did the.
He won the roulette.
Huh?
He won the roulette, the face roulette. That's the one he won.
Now, did 88? Did you use a picture or did you use a reel? I'm curious to win that because I did a reel. You know, mine moved because I didn't know how the freaking.
I submitted both the reel and a picture, just to be on the safe side.
I'm just curious though what he did. So, but we'll move on unless there's anything I want to
Yeah,
talk
no,
about.
go ahead. You can move it.
All righty. Greg Shaw. Got Greg Shaw here doing some walking. Is that the Void mech there in the background?
No, that's a helicopter in the back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Very nice.
That's a nice setup there.
Like the way
I
he's
like
holding the helicopter up. Like, what is that?
Oh, 88 Figs used a reel. Nice.
Nice. Hey, go back to the behind the scenes again.
Yeah, I'm going. I wanted to go through the chat real
Stay
quick.
on target. Stay on
And
target.
your focus. Oh, I meant to click on that. Hello, how you doing? Hashtag them and sent them a DM. Oh, you sent them a DM as well. I tagged them and
Oh.
hashtag them. But yes, we'll go back here. He's got 2 wires here.
Oh
One-
yeah, I see the and a clamp.
That little gooseneck thingy there.
Yeah, on the back.
I think that's a light.
Yeah.
Oh, that might
Oh,
be
is
a
that-
light. Yeah, because I see the wire in the back too.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, he's
I think
got a
that is a
clamp.
light. Yeah.
I
I
can't.
don't know.
No, that looks like a clamp. That looks like
Yeah,
one
it
of
does
those,
look like
It's a clamp, yeah.
yeah, it does
Yeah.
look like a clamp.
He's not a tumor.
just holding it up.
It's
It's a clamp.
That's cool.
All right, let's get back to that. There we go.
Very cool.
The only thing that I would really want to point out here is that you've fallen into a lot of shadow on this side, all on this side of the figure, and I kind of want to bounce to bring that in there. Oh, GL's here, by the way. They are just wires, no clamps. It's not a clamp.
It's not the clamp.
It's the Village 118 Joe helicopter.
nice.
Yeah, I would say like it's not going to be accurate in terms of like, and we talk about this a lot of times too, like, and it's kind of like maybe wrong of us, but like I would have liked to seen some of that green come in from the left, more of like an art choice than being. It's possible that some of that green could sort of create a little bit of light, you know what I mean, like, but who cares, you know what I mean? It's more of like an art choice. It would have been interesting to see it be a rim light on him, even though that light back there probably isn't going to cast much light. It just would have been interesting to see. You know what I mean? So, that's
So what you're saying is like get a snoot with some
take
of the
that green, yeah, do a
get
little
a
rim
rim
light on him, real soft, not a lot, and just use it as a, because the the green, the orange, the browns and stuff like that. That's all.
He says that there's a left side bounce card, but a little too weak.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like night. It looks like a sunset shot. So like, I don't hate it.
Yeah, he's got the light coming from the right direction.
Realistically wise, if you speak of realism, you probably have it here. But we're also trying to bring the figure a little bit out and kind of service both, like the realism and
That's what I'm getting at. There's a fine line between like realism and like like listen, I mean, Harry does this all the time with cinematic. Like it could be exactly lit like a cinematic screen shot, like a film piece of film or whatever. But like I think you could play with this a little bit and make it more like a little more artsy, like a painter would take a little of that green and just rim the edge of the character or something like that, and it would look fine, it would look interesting, versus like being completely like, oh, where's that green coming from? I mean,
even in movies they
there's
do
a
that
fine
too.
line there.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true. You're right. That's true. They do.
Yeah,
yes.
like in I think Independence Day, there was one shot where like the sun is moving all over the place. Like one shot it's behind him, and the other shot it's like on the opposte direction. It's just
That's true. It's true.
Hard to believe in Independence Day. It was so
right.
tightly made and just like a beautiful piece of cinematography.
Yeah.
R3
Yes,
toy
you're right.
realism versus
You're right.
super hard to solve. Of course, yeah.
It's all, I kind of think it's dependent on your style, like, and if you feel like you have a style, then it's going to indicate like what you can get away with. If you're trying to do complete realism, I think I would have like created some other like kind of light from like a truck or something, you know what I mean, like it would have been like a Jeep or something, or a military vehicle on the ground, and like creating some white light back there. Or it's more artsy, then that would be green, or you know what I mean, or it could be completely wacky and be pink or something like that, just something that's complementary to the green and the orange.
I agree. Ironically, I didn't use a stronger accent light to keep it more real, but my instinct is to accent. See, the other problem is
I know that about his work too.
When you're posting, particularly on Instagram, it's compressing your stuff, right? Facebook is compressing as well. So, and then when you're looking at things on your computer, you've got an LED backlight, so your pictures are a little brighter before you render them down and upload them to the computer, where it gets compressed, and then it loses a little bit of that brightness, and then it looks a little too dark. So you got to overcompensate for that a bit. And I'm not perfect at it yet. I know that.
It's hard because realistically, like if you were to print something, like when I started printing things, I was like, holy crap, everything is so dark that when I got the prints back, the blacks were crushed. Everything was just bleeding into it. Was horrible. It was a mess. But I had my screen calibrated for RGB for posting online. I didn't have it calibrated for print. So I learned that early on to calibrate it for print. Now it's calibrated for print and it looks different when things are posted sometimes online. Like occasionally things get too bright and you see a little too much detail, but it's tough. Like you got to almost switch between. It's a lot of work. Like this is, we're already talking about like people using Photoshop and Lightroom here. Like, I think calibrating your monitor is a whole different thing, but it happens. You know what I mean? If you're going to get into it, and I know Greg's deeply into it, you got to get into it. Cause I think, there's details in this gun and stuff like that. But I think if you had like a bounce card, but I think again, like you're saying, Maz, I think like compression kind of adds to that a little bit too.
Yeah.
So, like it's a little crushed.
Compression does break into that brightness a lot. All right, well, Gio, man, thanks so much for sharing.
Great composition though. I love the light. The light is really nice.
Yep.
Oh yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. Keep
Grass
submitting
looks good,
stuff, man. Keep submitting. We'll close all chats. We don't need those. All right, we got He-Man. Steve, Scuba Steve. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that.
Whoa.
I didn't mean to do that.
Is this a custom 1.6 or
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Man,
looks like
is,
a Bison body or
smooth.
something?
He is. He's
Yeah, that looks like a bison body and then a custom head, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is custom. I know there was a 1.6 He-Man that Mondo put out or something, but
Yeah, that's not this.
Yeah, I
definitely
don't
not
think this
seamless,
is a
yeah.
Mondo. This is a seamless body, unless he photoshopped out the joints, in which case he did a really
no,
good
this is definitely a fuzzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Bison body for sure.
you can see it where the arm bends that it's
At the
it's
elbow.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it.
You get that.
It's a very nice custom.
Yeah.
I mean, generated film might be able to fix those joints, but
Although, why red?
Yeah, it's just overly red. That's all. 88 Figs, man, hit that like button, y'all. Thanks, man. Thanks.
Yeah, those don't look real. Like I mean, like they look real, but they look like maybe they were colored.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. Were they
It
colored
almost
afterwards?
looks like they were post painted or something.
Oh, it might just be the material. I mean, I don't think it's a post kind of a Photoshop thing. I think it's the material they used
No?
when they made the custom fig. It just came a little too red on the.
It might have.
might have
looks
bumped
like
up the red a little bit in post.
But was it originally red? I thought it was always brown for some reason. I
It
don't know
was kind of a brunette,
Burgundy,
brown,
sort of a dark.
burgundy.
why.
brown.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. It was like a burgundy. Correct.
If you're from Louisiana, it's Burgundy, but that's different.
Uh-oh.
It's essentially-
Gundy.
Trevor wanted to be on the bottom.
Burgundy.
He likes the bottom. True story.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's
We've only
because
been.
the material
It's
is
only been
really
30
fine.
minutes, Maz. It's only been
Versions
30
already.
minutes. So too soon.
Animation style, he says. Okay.
Oh, Filmation. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah,
pretty nice, man. It's a nice. The head scope is pretty cool.
Dude, this is my He-Man, man. Forget all the new stuff they keep doing, man. So long as he can say that the effect ridden, by the power of Grayskull, and I have the power, that's the only He-Man I need, man, right there.
I think it looks good. I think the background is just a bit too sharp. The clouds, it's something about it doesn't look quite like there's depth there. It doesn't look quite like there's depth there.
A little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, not too much. Because I mean, it's not like tack sharp, but yeah, it's.
So one of the things I do, Steve, when I have like this weird jarring meet between background and foreground. Now it wouldn't really work here because you're really up against that background with this figure. But what I would do sometimes is kind of blur this out, like depending on how I'm doing it, I might take the background and kind of mask it over the ground a little bit so that it starts giving it that kind of fall off instead of that just abrupt stop. I did that with this shot, that I did with Otto here this week. That whole background is photoshopped. But we'll get into that when I think I posted it in here, so we'll get into it then. But there's something to consider, like with these backgrounds, to just kind of give it a little bit of softness on the edge, either with a mask or whatever. I'm not sure what other tool you could be using if you're not, because I usually mask this kind of background into the back if I have to. But just to soften that edge, definitely use some kind of vapor or smoke or something to kind of soften that
Transition.
Blurring the background would have
Tran-
helped too. I think, like Mike mentioned, it's a little too in focus compared to like some of the rocks.
Yeah.
Like, and even
He said
the
the TV was
lightning
clear.
effect.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a TV.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, if the TV's close like that, then you know, you can always take He-Man out of it and shoot the scene separately with the same focal range. Don't change your focus. You know, shoot your He-Man, then take him out, leave the focus where it was. So you want to make sure it's not on autofocus, and then shoot that background again, just the way, you know, from the same angle and everything. And that way you have that other plate you can play with and you can do that kind of stuff with. And it'll help you out a lot.
Mm-hmm. Very nice shot.
Anything
It's
else?
very well lit though. The light, it's
Yeah,
can't
looks
really
good.
see anything about the lighting. The lighting's
Nice.
done really well.
Nice.
But he's
Nice
not
shot.
lit to the scene, like to the background scene at all. That background is obviously
Yeah,
a
this is more like
light source from him.
product photography kind of light.
Hmm.
Lighting. Yeah.
So got to try to match those colors if you're going to use those, unless this is what you're going for. I mean, it's all up to you in the end. All righty. Steve, man, thanks for sharing. Where we at here? We're at Matthew. Is that right? Am I saying that right? Huh?
I think so. Matthew. Yeah.
Matthew Parse.
Matthew.
All right, and we got a BTS here too. So let's look at that real quick. All right, we're doing a top down up here.
Two different shots. Okay, it's two
Top
separate.
down.
Yeah, it's two
Yeah,
separate
it was messing with me. I was like, wait, what?
Oh.
All right. Let's
He's
go
doing
back.
some forced perspective again here. That's cool.
Yeah,
With the buildings in the
with the
back.
buildings in the back. Yep.
Right there.
Yeah.
They aren't blurred out enough though, just like what happened with this TV screen and Steve shot though. They're too sharp for being as
Yeah,
far
they do
away
seem
as
like they're a
they
little
do.
too close. Yeah, but scale wise, it works.
Yeah, scale wise it works.
Hold on here. R3 was saying adding a color tone or gradient fill layer to match colors may help too. but
Right.
Contrasting colors are really vibrant compared to the overall scene. He's referring to the He-Man shot. by
Yeah,
the way,
He-Man shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
in case you weren't on the uptake. And of course, you're welcome, Steve.
Yes.
Yes. Pro tip, R3. Pro tip. All right. Sorry, back to this one. Just didn't want to get the comments away from us here. This has got this weird, harsh, like kind of wash to it. Like the whites are really white over the whole thing. Like whatever color grade you used here, you're kind of washing things out.
I'm wondering if it's the figures.
Well, no, see the whites and the blacks here too. So they're doing like they brought out the exposure or something on the whole thing, and it's kind of washing.
That's also possible. But I'm just wondering if it's like the figure that's having that kind of like subsurface scattering kind of look to it. Like maybe the plastic is too thin and it's actually coming through. Like you can actually see some of the red.
Well, he's a Native American.
Yeah. I don't think that's
I'm
how that
serious.
works.
I wonder if it's.
Don't know if that's.
I wonder if he shot it. Well, I mean, he shot it with his iPhone, but I want to know what the.
There looks like there's a painterly effect on that.
Yeah, I was about to say
Photoshop.
that. It looks like there's a filter effect on it.
Like almost like a watercolor effect,
Mm-hmm.
which don't do that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there's definitely a filter
But-
on top of it for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, because you look at the barrel in the front, and
Yeah, I was just looking
kind
at
of like
that
it's
now,
like
yeah.
softening all the edges and making it a little.
Bunch
you
of
know, the-
grains.
Yeah, green and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Was this shot with a phone? You
Yeah,
said?
it was shot with an iPhone. That's what he
And
said.
really-
And part of the thing we're shooting with the phone too. You're going. This is a really contrasty scene from the angle that he has. It's from a dark inside a dark warehouse to an outer, to an
The
outside. It's
iPhone
bright.
pumps
That's
out
gonna
that
make the phone
brightness.
struggle.
That's what it's doing.
Yeah, it's gonna make the iPhone struggle with the really contrasty scene like
That's
that.
true too. Yeah.
Mhm.
I like this composition though, man. I
Yeah,
really like
composition's
this done,
awesome.
like pose wise
Yeah.
and composition. I like taking like you're cutting your shot out basically using like walls, basically like framing the shot with like it's really cool
Yeah.
technique. I like that. I think everything's in scale, like the grass and the dirt and everything looks good. The city in the back looks a little close, but
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
a
know.
little
I
too
mean,
sharp. Mhm.
that's what it is. It's too sharp through that.
Mhm.
Yeah. And even like the gates have like that painterly effect. You can tell you're using that watercolor thing when you look at the fence, because all those highlights are very like it's very contrasty, that whole thing, and that should be a little bit more. Yeah, I think he upped some contrast too, or something like that, or sharpness. But it's really nice, man. I mean, I like the light a lot, and I like the composition a lot.
Yep.
Like, really, really nice.
Yeah.
Rock on, man.
Just don't do those effects, man. I mean, I know they're like tempting because they're kind of cool and different looking, but you really got to temper those things. They're kind of, I don't know if it's that watercolor effect or something similar, like in an app.
I think I know exactly what it was, Trevor. When you go into your phone and like if your iPhone and you go and take a regular picture and then you go to edit, you can sit there and sharpen it and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
With the iPhone software, and this looks like something that does.
Yeah, it could be that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just be careful of that stuff. Like, just let it be natural. Very, I would say, with editing, unless you really know what you're doing, very minor changes, man. Just don't go nuts on it. Because this is a really nice setup, and you've spent a lot of time putting like the textures, getting those right, and everything. And I think it would have been great without that. I'd love to see without that. I hope you still have like the raw, quote unquote, version of this. Because
go back to the behind the scenes.
Oh, does he have behind the scenes?
Yeah, I want to see. Yeah, man. Even I'm still surprised at how sharp the buildings look.
But you know what could have happened?
Oh, he's got actual building. I really thought that was a video or something, man. That's pretty cool.
No, he's got the
little buildings.
Okay.
But I'm surprised how sharp they are, though. Like how sharp they are.
I'm telling you, that's that effect. Whatever he's using in as like an after processing is making those look sharper. It's like everything is coming. It's
well, again, the iPhone doesn't, unless you go in and play with the aperture that it uses.
Yeah,
like a regular thing. It's gonna try to put everything on the same plane.
That's true.
It doesn't do a good job of giving you a depth because it doesn't know really how to.
Yeah, because this would look great if you were like at F8 or something like that. You know what I mean? And those things would be blown out in the background. Even the fence would be you'd see detail, but you wouldn't really see.
Yeah, you would see. Yep.
Yeah, it would look really, really nice.
I think what happened.
You can do that on the phone. You can do that on the phone. You can do it. Just gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah. If you look at the bottom, no, you're good. If you look at the bottom shot, look how dark the walls are. I think what happened is, in order to get that much light on the inside and on the outside, he probably in post on his phone just upped the brightness, and that brought out the grain. That brought out all those things too. Those made it all really contrasty.
It does look like he's got that whatever that says for packaging or whatever. I don't know what the hell it says.
For packaging.
Okay. For like, it does look like that's like maybe a white card that's like supposed to be bouncing some of that side light onto there. But like, I think if you had that angled towards the light, and there was a white card or something, like that would have created enough light inside there. And I don't think you really need a lot of it in there, really, honestly. I don't know. This is a great setup, though.
Yeah,
man.
the setup is awesome.
I would love to see you, if you still have this ready to go, like do this again, man, because this is a cool shot. I like this a lot.
Yep. All right. Well, let me give a shout out to Sketch Toys Corner.
Sketch Toys
at Yo. R3 Toys. The iPhone really did a good job. Did a good focus stacking job, even though I'd rather see more depth.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Sketch also says, I shoot with an iPhone is tricky, but iPhone captures great shots. It can.
It does.
It can. Yeah.
I think it's better. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't use a phone. I really have like told myself I got to like try to use it and try it out, because to tell people what to do, or how to, like, I think there's great apps that'll allow you to kind of use it as like a DSLR, you know what I mean, like to enter your f-stop and your ISO and stuff like that. Because it can do all that stuff, but it kind of like, it dumbs it down for people who just like I want to take a nice picture of my friend, you know what I mean, or a selfie or something. So Apple just makes it super simple to over sharpen something, you know what I mean? So if you really want to do something nice, you really got to get like a good app for it and be able to control. It's kind of like going from automatic to manual on your DSLR. You know what I mean? It's like like the Apple phone by itself is kind of the automatic setting, and then manual is what we tell you to like really kind of learn what you're doing. But great composition.
Yeah.
Love the
Yeah,
action.
and great use of those buildings.
storytelling.
Mhm.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, I really like the use of the buildings, but yeah, I was just curious on why they were so sharp. Because he hasn't. I mean, they're not extremely far back, but they're still far enough that it should have, had a little bit of a blur. But
Yeah, sketches. Tell us like what you used to like edit it. I'd like to know what you like. Did you do any post editing on the phone? Because I think that's. I don't think it's the shot. I mean, so much. Even if the background is a little too, sharper than we, just naturally feel it should be. Like, there's some post processing here, obviously, but it's a really. I like the action.
Yep.
Cool. I mean, it's cool. It's very nice.
It's awesome. Sketches says, what I learned of shooting with iPhone, you have to lock in on your focus.
Yeah.
Because it will try to find focus if you let it get away from you.
Yeah, it will.
But the phone camera app doesn't really give you control over depth of field or anything. It tries to take the best.
Not unless you're in portrait mode, which is what R3 Toys recommended. If you go to portrait mode, then you can change the aperture, but it's not real how it does it. It really,
really extremely bokehs
portrait is.
out.
I thought portrait was weird because it tried to like focus on like a person and kind of cut them out from the background and do some weird.
It does some extreme
fake
bokeh.
Yeah,
really
exactly.
extreme
Yeah,
bokeh.
yeah.
Extreme.
Extreme bokeh.
Like sometimes it looks good, but it does it really extreme.
Good.
Says, now that I got a DSLR, I'm learning that, so I'm retiring the phone shots.
Good. Dude, go straight to manual, man.
You can
Just
shoot
learn
in
it.
Lightroom on the phone. Okay, rock on. And Steve Morrow, greetings. How you doing, Steve?
What's going on, Steve?
Hey,
All right, Matthew. Thank you so much for sharing this one, man. Great. Oh, Jacob, we got some
Two-Face and what's his name? Officer. What the hell is his name? Simpsons.
I don't remember.
Forget his name, but that's
The Lego version of the officer was his name too. So,
well, I know that's Two-Face. I just don't remember the name of the guy from The Simpsons.
the guy.
That's
wow. You got it very blurry there.
Officer.
Why are you upside down?
I know with Trevor.
Why-
And Trevor is
Why are
upside
you
down.
upside down, Trevor?
Oh yeah, he sure is upside down.
idea.
What the
Dude.
He's Spider-Man.
Wow. Now my camera comes into play. Like I tried to get it to work before, and now it's working.
There you go. Oh, Chief Wiggum. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Chief Wiggum, yeah, right.
Thank you.
He's
Yes, thank you.
And of course, Casper again, Chief Wiggum. All right,
Yeah,
so onto the shot. Now that all the blood's coming back down, right? Trevor, you're fine.
yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm all right. It's yeah.
For it being a Lego shot, it's not bad at all because he didn't get those extreme hotspots that you normally get with Lego minifigures.
A few, reflective lights.
Yeah,
to
but
it.
it's not extreme. I mean, you'll get that you're gonna get regardless. But I'm talking about sometimes you get some really big hotspots, like really because of the overall size.
I like the reflection on the car.
But the reflection on the car looks great. Yeah.
I would have cropped this in more and not had. I wouldn't even worried about this stuff over here. I would have just cropped straight in.
I think you just needed a little bit of the police car light to really tell the story here. I don't think you really need all that background.
Yeah, I think this is a little bit more than you need. I would have cropped in on this. Other than that, it's pretty good. I like this. Usually the blues that I use for nighttime though aren't quite this saturated, but that's could be a choice. I mean,
It gives it an artistic choice for sure.
It does. So
It's got that lighting that what's his name, Kevin Kowarski, whatever his name was. Yeah, something like that. That DJ used to love these really saturated reds and blues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at least the figures aren't saturated in red and blue. There is.
Yeah.
I would say maybe the lights on the car would be on. I don't know. Maybe not. It doesn't matter. It's good. Like there's another car there. That's cool. That's lighting up.
If you could have gotten these lights looking like they were on, that'd been really awesome. But again,
the one thing with Lego is like I learned like the best Lego photographers will take the arms off and like kind of position them either like
attack
them into place so that they like his hand probably could have been around his arm, holding it back a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it's tricky. Lego is
that's
you
a beast in its own.
A little disbelief, but man, the best people do it like you're like, how did they get that like
That
look
pose.
at, you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's so good. But that is a little Photoshop mag, or like I said, some tack or something like that.
Yeah. Toy Corner says, "Yeah, I'm learning manually. Hopefully soon
Good.
I can set up a shot and practice what I learned." So it'll take
Once you learn
practice.
manual, man.
It's gonna take practice.
Yeah.
R3 Toys, Mike, could you make a scaled version of a 50-inch Octobox on a C stand to get some accurate studio light for figures?
That would be something, and make it functional, huh? Would put a light in it and everything, and make it work.
There was that little set.
Yeah,
of
the Alonzi made the little studio thing, right? It's almost the scale.
Yeah, they have one, but that other company has one also. I forgot what they're called, but
yeah, the
they
other
look
company,
like studio lights. They're like miniature, like yeah, they're
Wow.
little. I think they're Octoboxes too. I
yeah,
think.
That would be pretty neat.
They look cool, but they're not very good.
Yeah, they're not very bright. Yeah,
They don't have
They're a
the
little-
lighting.
They're a little
power.
green. And
It's just
exactly,
yeah, it's
colors are
mainly
green.
yeah.
Oh, they have a color cast. They're not really a
Yeah.
daylight. You can't really daylight balance them.
Yeah, yeah, you can't.
Yeah.
But Jacob, man, this is a sweet shot. Like I said, I'd like to have cropped this in more just on the subject and part of the car, not really worried about what's going on in the background. And you did a great job though, getting the light flagged off. So this saturated blue is not really hitting Officer Wiggums and Two-Face too bad, and it's just pretty clean. I like it.
Yep.
Paul Morales in the house. Hello, everybody.
What's going on, Paul?
We're gonna move on. Jacob, thank you so much. Beth Anthony.
Ooh, this is a nice one.
This trooper is just friends with BB-8.
He's tired of the war.
I like it.
I like it too.
Looks really good. I would have come in a little bit with it though, and lost some of the stuff on the sides.
Yeah, this could be cropped,
but-
or you could move this over to the thirds, as I think Trevor was wanting to, and then leave it open on that side because they are looking down that way. So.
Yeah.
I think I only would have cropped it from the right, the camera right, because just getting rid of a little bit of that empty space, just basically where that
Put him on the thirds, right?
exactly on the thirds, and like I kind of like for something like this, it's weird. Like it's like those. This to me is like a figure shot. You know what I mean? Like there's like a lot of Lego photographers who will do this. Like they're not trying to hide the fact or make it like that last scene with the Legos. Like it's an actual, it's just like, here's a Lego in the real world. And this is almost like, though everything here is in scale, you know, that you can, that you can make out, which is great. It's kind of a cute, whimsical feel to it. So the fact that it's not in a real scene and it's so wide and kind of open like this, I think kind of adds to the whimsicality. Is that a word?
Oh, we're making up words now.
We'll make it a word.
Whimsicality. Somebody look it up, please. Google that.
Stand back. We'll make a word.
Whimsicality.
Is there a tilt shift on this? Or, I mean, the legs are blurry, and well, I mean they're farther out from the body, so it would make sense.
Slightly,
I guess,
yeah.
If he shot it at a wide aperture, so
He's shooting pretty wide, I think, is what it is.
Yeah, and the legs are further out from the body, so it makes sense that that blurry. I just thought maybe
even that hand that's out in front is out of focus.
Yeah,
so, yeah, that's like
so he probably shot it wide. Yeah. But if he did take a camera, if he did scoot it over to the thirds on camera right, that would eliminate that different color in the background and keep it all the same color in the background.
Yeah,
and would make that would make it really nice too. So
it's a word, Trevor. It's a word.
Thank you.
Whoa!
I don't want to talk about.
Trevor just won Scrabble.
Here, I'm gonna share. Hang on.
It's a word.
All right, that's Anthony.
Already here. Ready?
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Boom. Oop, I moved it down.
Boom.
But yeah. See, I mean, like even the fact that he's looking off here and there's more empty space here. I like the fact that there's less behind him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's more.
I agree.
Even BB-8 is kind of looking off in this direction over here, off to the front of the picture, and like it's nice. This is the crop. It's a really nice shot. I think the crop would have just like really just
now would you be filling in that off color there with some more green?
No, I'd leave that alone. That's fine.
Leave it alone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think just having like this much of it was kind of a little off-putting, but having just a little bit of it, even I mean that's like nicely on the third, so you kind of do like I just think that looks a little more interesting. It looks a little more artsy, which is like what this type of shot to me is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like an artsy shot. You know, I mean, it doesn't make any sense in world. It's not really like an action shot. You're not telling a big story. It's just kind of like characters hanging out, and it's funny, you know, because they're on the opposite sides of the story.
For me, though, that spot is pulling focus. I keep wanting to look up where that corner.
I like the rock matches the suit of the stormtrooper. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of rugged black and white. It looks like the suit of the stormtrooper.
I mean, maybe Maz, because I don't know. Well, I mean, maybe that's just you.
You don't have that problem. I mean, maybe it is just me.
I don't. But I mean, I guess, you know, if you filled it in, it might. I don't know. That works too.
Yeah, it's just that contrast, that point of contrast, kept pulling my eye over there. There's nothing to really go there for.
My eye, but I think being in the corner, it kind of like does a little corner thing. But I don't think that's.
Now that was sunlight or something. That'd been something more useful.
Yeah,
and more
maybe.
forgivable.
Yeah, maybe
not having.
Yeah.
It kept pulling my eye, but you know,
one to half dozen of the other with that. But definitely the crop, I think, would help.
Yeah, rock on, man. Rock on. Thanks for cropping today. Appreciate it.
Yep.
We're already cropping. They won't stop it. Wait.
We're already cropping.
Stop and crop.
Stop and crop.
Anthony, thank you so much for sharing that. Oh, here's my Doc-Ock.
Doc-Ock.
He's sitting on the table next to me here. Got him last week.
Is that what do you got there? 16:9 there? You got 16:9?
Yeah, 16 by 9. Now I actually wanted to put him more in the thirds, but it didn't end up like that.
Didn't happen. He kept moving.
I was like,
damn it, stay still, Doc-Ock.
Fail.
Well, yeah, it's just weird how that works.
This looks terrible.
Huh?
Huh? What?
What? I said what?
Huh? I didn't say anything.
So this background is all masked in. It's not like another layer or anything. What I did is I found a cityscape background, and it was nice and blurry like this. In fact, if you go look at my pictures, you'll see that one where I got Miles just walking along and some newspapers blowing like a year ago is the exact same cityscape.
So it was already a bokeh cityscape, is what
it was already a bokeh cityscape, and I mean, originally I just shot him on the black background I shoot everything on. And I was like, it just needs something back there.
Mm-hmm.
And what really was nice is like with the masking, it allowed this piece here to look a little fuzzy, you know, to kind of get a bit more depth to it.
Yep.
And then
you could have gotten him on the thirds, though. I think if you cropped off part of that left and weren't so concerned with the 6:9 there cinematic thing. I think
if I didn't do this 16 by 9, I could have
16:9. I think you could have got cropped it right to that just before that.
Right about here,
tentacle there, the back tentacle. Yeah, I think you could have maybe not cut off the tentacle, but even just the back edge of that tentacle. Yeah, exactly.
That wouldn't have put him on the thirds though.
Close though. I don't know. I just there's space over there that I don't think is necessary. Not that again, you're doing 16:9, so it's a little more cinematic. So it's a little more like a. Again, this goes back to art style and art choice, right? So this is more cinematic. It kind of works in that way. So it's good. You know,
I had a hell of a time lighting this. I had to throw so many different lights on.
I
wanted to get this
cropping by
to show up. This the spike was not showing up. I wasn't able to hit it with the right lights and stuff. So I had to add an extra light just to get the spike from this one. This light, this is a little blue I had sitting on the table, just going straight up, and of course I had to get rid of it once I got the catch light in the eyes and mask the catch light back in there. Because that's all I want.
What is the spike? I don't understand what the spike is. Oh, that's just coming out from the middle,
coming out from the tentacle there, the spike. And of course we photoshopped the whole light effect on this and the light because there was no light in here. Yeah, but
what? They didn't give you a light in there? Come on.
No, they didn't give me a light because I can put that spike in either one. It's a hole that I could put the spike in.
I was kidding.
So,
yeah.
It doesn't light up. But
can't move either. What the hell, Hot Toys?
Yeah.
Move on its own.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
just happy
What
that his
kind of-
face didn't turn out horrible
What
because
kind of Hot
you know,
Toys figure is this?
head sculpt was not my favorite head sculpt.
Not toys.
No, it's pretty bad.
Not toys.
But,
Not
this
toys.
works. This works here. And I like
That's
this
pretty
red
good.
on the side of his face here. I like this a lot. I was really just using that to kind of give this a highlight of here. There's like some more metallic colors. But it hit his face, and I think it worked out pretty well, actually. So.
Very
Be right
nice.
back.
All right.
Yeah.
What's up, Machu Toy? How you doing?
Machu!
Matthew again, man.
Matthew
We got
again.
Theater.
This
And, look
again
at
with the
that.
force perspective, but it works really.
Yeah, it's
Like,
working good
Yeah,
here.
he's
Yeah.
really nailing it with the force perspective.
Yes, he's doing a good job with that.
Yeah, shot with the iPhone 12, so it is possible you can get that depth of field. You just
But
didn't
he
do
doesn't
it.
have that weird. He's not using whatever settings and filters and stuff he did on that other shot because this shot looks like it doesn't have that.
What's
like,
that line though? What's that line right there? Going from the elbow down, go over to the left a little bit, right? Go straight down. What's that hard line right there? See to
It's
the
the
left.
edge of the
On the
building.
building?
Oh yeah, right here.
It's the edge
That's
of
the
the.
building.
Yeah, it's the edge of the building.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
It's because I think he has the explosion behind that building, so it's really like
Okay.
you see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So
Yeah.
it's really like emphasizing that edge.
Gotcha.
Kind of
Okay.
a nice explosion too to go
Yeah.
back to it. It all turned out really good. Your force perspective was awesome here.
Yeah, it looks good.
Really nailed it here.
And there's embers in there too. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. There's Ambers.
Yep. September.
Good looking. Good looking stuff.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So Machu Toy says never fails. Ma's shot when I start watching.
Well, because they're peppered throughout the entire episode, so you're bound to hit one.
Oh man.
Yeah, I guess the line can draw your eye. I'm not really drawn in too much by it though.
Well, it makes sense now.
It
The
does
edge of
bother
the
me a
building,
little bit.
you know, I get what it is now, but it is, you know, whatever.
That's it. Your building's not allowed to have support. It just needs to fall over. Okay, just knock it over. Just give up on it. All right, Matthew. Next time, just knock it over.
No, the lighting's really good. Man, I don't know if the fog. I think the fog that he used almost makes the background look like it's a digital background. Like all that haze and stuff right underneath the rifle.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to it. Give me a second.
All that haze right there makes it look like it's a digital background.
You know, all the embers and stuff.
Not the
Yeah.
embers. Maybe it was the embers that he used, and then
Yeah, I think
But
the embers are what's calling it out to me. And it's a shame you can't turn this building around because this hole in this building would have solved all those problems for this side. See the hole in the building here?
but either way, it's still a great shot.
Yeah, man.
The composition's awesome. I
Yeah.
like the composition.
Flicks and Comics, what's going on? How you doing? Oh, while Flicks and Comics is here, I got my stuff back. This is a tangent, guys. We're gonna do a tangent. I got my stuff back from CGC from Baltimore.
I was just like, what? Oh, I was like, what? Don't make me play the video, Maz.
I'm still like, what?
It's like, don't make me play that video, Maz.
Flicks and Comics is here, and I gotta show her my comics. Yeah. Special catering. So Baltimore Comic Con, I got to meet the great Chris Claremont, and I got this
Nice.
newsstand edition of The Death of Phoenix signed. It came back from CGC already. Less than a month turnaround. This is just crazy. Crazy. Then the other one, I got two of these signed, but this is the one that came back at 9.8 because my dad ham-handedly was like, "What are you doing?" And he grabbed one of them by the spine. I was like, "No." But Scott Snyder, Night of the Ghoul, #1.
Is it CGC or is it
It's
another one
CGC.
that's on? No, but I'm saying that it's one of them that does a grading is under some investigation.
Oh, that's CBCS, and they use Beckett.
Oh, okay.
So thank you for bearing with me, guys. I just want to share that with my fellow comic book geek there, Flicks and Comics. I apologize for distracting you. Pablo, if you want to share the screen.
No, we're used to that by now, Moss. We're all aware now.
We're all aware. We're all aware. We're used to it. There's
Can't
no.
help it. Can't help it.
It happens. We all do it anyway, so it's no big deal. It's part of the show. Everybody knows what to expect when they get on here. Nothing is new.
All right. So, yeah. So,
No good, I can't maneuver.
Stay on target.
We're too close.
Stay on target.
there.
Yes.
Since
Very
I
nice.
went on a tangent. Thank you, Flix. Thank you. And
Can't hear
I saw
anybody
that
else.
she just went out of town too. That was cool. You have to read that. Oh yes, Night of the Ghouls, an awesome book. Awesome book. All right, back to the Terminator. I'm sorry.
Yes. No, you're good. I mean, well, I think we've pretty much all agreed.
Yeah,
and-
we kind of covered it all, I think.
yeah, we covered it all. It's overall, it's a great shot.
Mhm.
We went over this one last week, right? So we're done.
No,
No,
no.
Oh.
it was a different one.
Yeah, the last one we went last
Oh,
week
they're
had
doing
a
the
had a
Adam
kayak.
West Batman trick. They don't actually climb the side of the building. They just
They just have to lean back to get that.
yeah,
Yeah.
just lean. All right. We got Greg here, Gio again. I'm gonna let you guys talk about this real quick. Oh, there's Trevor. Trevor's back. He had to leave while I was doing all that stuff.
Couldn't hear anything.
Oh,
Oh,
it was probably better that you didn't. No. All right, Pablo, jump into this.
that's a cool
Oh,
shot.
wait.
Whoa,
What am I
It's like,
doing?
what
Jump
are
into
you
this.
doing?
I'll be right back.
All right. Now that's a cool shot. It's very well lit. The background, the blacks. Well, no.
Really?
Well, I
nice.
don't know. The atmosphere in the background helps, tie in. Because it's not.
Like
I
it.
don't think it was a digital screen. I think it was a printing, right? It was a printout.
Really? Oh yeah, look at that. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I want this snow job, man.
Yeah, I know.
I just want to I want to do a couple G.I. Joe shots, and this is the character that I want to do it with. Like, I don't know why. It's just like I like shooting snow.
Well, he comes with great accessories too. That's the thing. Also,
Mhm.
him, and then there's that other one. I can't remember the name of the other guy, but he also comes with like a lot of accessories too. And I was like, man, like, do I go get him just to shoot him and then get?
Yeah.
It's like,
This is really nice.
mm-hmm. Yeah, the atmosphere works really well. Like he did.
So this is Greg's dialing back. Yeah, the blue. Yeah. This is dude. This is good, man. This is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Got the tension in the rope. Looks real good, man. It looks,
Yeah, the tension on the rope. Yeah, really gives you that.
I would think he
feeling.
would have been leading forward a little. Well, I'm trying to think. Like, what would you be doing? Pulling up a little bit, so maybe the body leading forward. But that's a minor thing, man. This is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like this a lot.
maybe that left hand higher up on the rope
Maybe
to get that
looks
sense
a
of
little.
pull there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you're
mean
right.
the
Batman
tension
would
on
never
the
have his
top
hand
hand
like
is
that.
good, but the bottom hand looks a little slack. Like it's like maybe just a little more gripping. I know it's hard because they have hands made for like guns and stuff, not for a little thin rope. But
Looks really good though.
yeah, very
Looks real
good.
nice. Real good.
So
The light
Glimmer-
matches the back lighting.
Mhm.
The blue that's hitting him is matching the back lighting. It's nice.
Yep. Yeah, very well done. Good job, Twimmer. Good job.
Yes, very
I
good.
like it a lot.
I like it.
Oh, this is Greg.
I like it a lot.
GL.
All right, Gio, moving on. Thank you so much. Oh, that's my arm.
This is not.
Look, stay on
Not
target,
part of
boss.
Honestly, it was not intentional. I promise. It's not a Duma. All right, let's get on to the. Oh, I'm sharing everything. All right, there we go. That's where I'm supposed to be. All right, so before we get into this, guys, just remember we did mention this at the beginning of the show, but there's a lot more people here. From here on out, we're changing the format of this show. Let's go over here real quick. Do this. We're changing the format of the show. So by Saturday, every Saturday, we're going to close off entries to get submitted to be discussed. And each one of the people on the panel that week are going to select a few photos, and we're going to try to put it all together and just kind of condense it down. So we'll select like 3 photos each and go over those photos on Tuesday. So there could be 15 photos total that we're going to go through. Not every week will you be picked, but it'll be picked on the basis, hopefully, of the ones that need the most help or the ones that need to be discussed more in depth. So it's just something that geez, I'm gonna hit this stock off. Just to try to condense the show down, because 4 hours is a long time. We're already an hour in, and we just now got to Instagram. This is all my fault, by the way.
Either that, or we need to skip the Facebook and just stick with the Instagram.
I don't want to do that because I do want to help cultivate that group. But yeah.
Yeah, but it's not growing enough for us to focus too much on the Facebook group.
I'll promote it more.
Do you think one photo per person is too much, or it's still probably too much? Yeah?
I think that it still leads to, like, if, say, for example, we get to hundreds of viewers, one photo per person, we're going to be here all night still. So we got to. I think what I got is probably more of the plan. Just to.
Well, we're gonna see how that goes.
Yeah. Or we can do like a spin the wheel lottery system. You win. We'll give you the photos.
You win. Everybody's a winner, though.
Anime, what do you mean you're bad? It's all good. You're not bad. You're all good. Tuesday to Saturday and luck of the draw. Yeah, Steve. I mean, well, most likely everybody will get their shot. It just may not be that week, obviously. And we'll try not to pick on the same people each time. But if they need a lot of help, we're going to probably grab them and hold their hand a bit. So.
And it might not even be just that they need help. It might be something that they did that was really nice and creative, and that you like to draw attention to a technique too.
Yep.
It could be either way.
It won't be all about
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, some good stuff should be featured too. Like, obviously.
Yeah. Hey, only the people whose stuff needs improvement gets. Yeah, no, do the good stuff too, man. Paying subscriber, controversial toys, yeah.
Controversial toys. You know what you win? You win this.
Enough! You are all of you beneath me. I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Puny god.
You won that clip. There you go.
You won that clip.
Congratulations.
No, that's just a funny clip I wanted to put on here. I was like, I mean, I know it's old now. I mean, everybody's laughed at it when it first happened, but I still look at
Yeah.
Fine. I mean, some funny clips so I could add them if it's not funny enough for you. GL, thanks, gents. The help from last week really improved how I worked on the snow job climbing show. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
that came out a lot better. Man. I know I didn't really talk about it, but it did.
Real nice.
Yeah, that worked out awesome. Great.
Steve Morrow, I'm going to photograph some noses so you
There you go. Better than butts. Better than butts. Pick your butt.
Yeah, it is better than butts.
That's a different show.
Leave it to Mike to go to butts.
Yes, that is a different show.
Salvage cargo. I can't tell what that face is. Is that a kitty cat or is that a crying face? I can't tell.
It's a kitty cat.
Crying?
It's a
Crying
cat
kitty cat.
laughing its ass off. Yeah.
Laughing, crying kitty.
Well, let's get to anime figure statue collector. We got some more He-Man today. He-Man versus Skeletor, and apparently Skeletor went and kicked Prowler's butt and took his glove.
I'm sure that's a standard Skeletor somewhere along the line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not my standard Skeletor.
Motu is never ending, man. It's just never ending.
You know, it's funny at my work. We got these new Motu packs that when we got them, they were just like $0.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
They had never come in here before, but then they're just salvaged out. We're like,
Wow.
Guess we throw them away.
So let people take them home. Here you go. You
All right,
get a
back
throw.
to this shot. What do you guys think?
Well, it's well lit. I think.
I wonder what Harry thinks while his mouth is full.
I mean, the lighting is good on it. I think just the environmental stuff, some stuff gets. I think it's too much in the ground. I don't know. All the twigs and stuff. Like I'm trying to picture these guys. I'm trying to picture these guys trying to fight on this
When they're knee deep
pile of-
in mulch.
Yeah.
Well, I think this would benefit from shooting at a low angle.
At a
You know
low
what I mean?
angle.
Like you could get away with some of this stuff in the foreground if you're shooting up at the figures, and it was mostly out of focus or low. You know what I mean? Like when you're shooting down on it, yeah, it kind of looks like they're they're fighting in the garden basically.
If you had any branches you could have embedded in the ground and looked like trees to that kind of scale, that might have helped and made it look like kind of foliage and stuff on the ground. Maybe. I mean,
yeah.
Because I mean, the lighting's great. It's very well lit. There's no hot spots. They don't have that that plasticky look.
They picked a good time of day.
Mm-hmm. And I probably would have used. I would have used the Dutch angle on this.
Yeah, the thing with these battle scenes, like if you really want to like get some action, like get these guys in tight. You know what I mean? Like tighter than you'd think, and like this straight head to head, eye level stuff. I don't even believe blunt, but it's a little dull. You know what I mean? Like it just does. There's no action to this. You know, and I get it. It's like it's an instinct. You know what I mean? But you got to break that. You know what I mean? Like you got to like turn one of them so that you can kind of see Skeletor and you can tell it's He-Man, but you don't have to see his face necessarily or something. You know what I mean? And just get them in tighter, actually battling. Somebody's hit somebody and He-Man's, coming forward towards the camera because he's been hit by the claw or whatever. You'd have to reverse them to do that. But you know what I'm saying? Like just like a little more connection. You know what I mean? They just look like they're kind of standing there, like ready to go. It's not wrong. I think it's just that combined with the angle, combined with the mulch.
Yeah, I think it's just the angle, and it needed if he had the Dutch angle and then at a lower shot, at a lower angle. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that would have been perfect for this.
Controversial toys at Casper, A.K.A. Casper says the battle armor Skeletor with the Terror Claw Skeletor Claw.
There you go.
And then T. Billet. What's up, everyone?
What's up?
Stop, Thomas.
As to my suggestions with this, yeah, I agree with you, the lower angle. But what I would like to have done is had He-Man swinging in, hitting the battle damage chest piece, having Skeletor's Terror Claw actually catch the axe, against his chest, kind of like coming in with a sword. I know you don't have but so many points of articulation on these figures, but something to those lines I would have tried to pull off anyway. But what's really bothersome to me more than anything else that we've gone over is his ear. This ear right here is just nuts. We need to crop that out.
But that's not his fault, though, man. That's
get that ear out of here, man.
That has nothing to do with the shot, though.
Didn't it look out of place on this head? It just something about it. Just says,
it almost looks elvish. He almost looks like an elf.
Yeah.
Someone clipped the tip off.
Just weird.
But yeah, something to emphasize the fact that there's a battle going on, like you say, something to help communicate that there's a battle. Right here, there's like pre-battle tension, but being that it's not cropped too tight, you don't really get that tension feel.
That's true.
Something to help sell the moment here.
Yeah, this pre-battle tension where you've got, first of all, like I would have the opposite arms. I don't know. I mean, you probably can't switch that claw arm, but you could probably with He-Man switch the axe. I don't know if he's left-handed, if you're really a stickler. But basically what I'm getting at is if they were head-to-head. What's up, Blue? If they were head-to-head, face-to-face, real tight. That's what Mike's saying. Like that, like you can create tension in the composition itself. You know what I mean? So that you can create, even if they're not doing anything, they're not battling, an axe isn't hitting somebody else, you can still create tension.
Oh, did we lose Trevor?
Trevor, you got muted or disconnected.
No, he's not muted. He's just sitting there very still.
He's frozen.
He's frozen.
He's frozen.
He moved.
Everybody's got the potato Wi-Fi tonight, man. I don't know what's going
on. Casper says He-Man's hand holding the axe is off from how a person would hold an axe. There's no articulation.
Yeah, you're very limited.
No, but I think he's talking about the angle of the axe in the hand.
Oh yeah, I would have. Yeah,
I would have had it back, kind of angled, because it kind of, when you hold an axe, you kind of angle the axe.
Yeah,
like in line with the knuckles. You know what I mean? Kind of like that.
Like you do with a sword.
Hold it up like that. You want to choke up on the axe even higher, because that angle is kind of weird. So.
Oh, he's He-Man though. So.
Yeah. He is, but still.
But yeah, tighter.
Yeah, tighter, lower. Dutch.
Are we talking about the same thing? I'm joking.
Possibly.
I'm joking.
I hope so.
Right off the
I don't know why we have the discarded shield and staff over here. Considering how clean they are, I don't feel like anybody tried to use them in the fight, and they just kind of lay in there. That's the way I
I
feel
thought
about
maybe they had their choice of weapon and they chose the weapons that they have in their hand, like it was a duel or something, and they were able to choose the weapons they wanted.
They were gentlemen, and they.
That's what I
put some
thought.
deep lore into this, Mike.
Now, you know what this reminds me of?
Pick your weapon.
Us back in the day, just trying to create a scene, and we just took a shot of it. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh
we
yeah.
we didn't go crazy in depth with adding dirt, grime, and stuff like that. Because I think the person who has these figures didn't mind putting them in the dirt, but probably minds getting them soiled, just due to the simple fact that it's masters and
Like I could see this shot in the catalog. Like
Yeah,
exactly. Like a product shot.
This shot
Like
works as a product shot in a catalog. Like it works perfect for that.
Well, this is a commercial, so you just need hands in there, like holding.
Yeah,
them,
exactly.
Yeah.
You need Vin Diesel in there.
I'm
saying,
gonna take you down, Skeletor.
like, gosh.
That was Pee Wee Herman. I don't know why Pee Wee Herman would be playing with that.
Anime figure statue collector, man. Thank you.
Yes, yeah, good shot though.
Thanks for sharing, Animal Figure Statue Collector. Good stuff.
Casper, the friendly ghost, A.K.A. Sam from Trick or Treat. This is the NECA Trick or Treat figure, Sam.
Yep.
Ooh.
2 different shots here.
I
like that he's only got 2 different shots.
I think I like the second shot.
Yeah, the second one I like.
The
It's
close-up.
richer in color.
I mean, I like both, but I think I just like the close up of the second shot.
I like the color saturation in the second shot versus the first shot, which looks a little bit more
Go back to the first
pale.
shot.
Yeah, it looks a little more pale.
I think it's the
Overall,
same
like-
shot, just zoomed in.
Yeah.
Is it?
I like
Oh, and the
the
camera angles.
No, it's
No,
angles
the camera,
different.
yeah, the
Maybe
camera
not.
angles different.
I like the crop of the first one though better.
Yeah,
You
it's
like this one
different.
better?
Well, the
He's
crop,
on the
yeah.
third.
Mm-hmm.
I love the light
Ooh,
coming
yeah,
out of
he's
that
on
pumpkin.
thirds.
It's a little
Everything
weird.
you guys say is wrong. Trevor's right.
No. I like the second
He's
one
on
simply
the
for all
third.
the reasons
That
you
makes
guys are
Trevor right.
saying.
Yeah, he's in the third. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
in the
these
third
are
on the
thirds.
first shot. Yeah.
But I also
That's why
kind of
Trevor's
like,
right, not
I
just
dig
because
the
he's
atmosphere
Trevor.
too. I don't know. What? What is happening?
Although I
I
like,
like this
the,
shot too.
Trevor.
I like the lighting coming from the back door on the second shot. Then on the
I
first.
do
Yeah.
like that. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I do like that. If that door was open a little bit more in the background in the first one, it would have been cool.
Yeah,
And that's his alternate head back there on the ground. So it's
yeah.
that's cool
The
too.
rucksack mask. Yep.
Yeah.
I just think if this was more of a Dutch angle, I think it would have been a better shot. This
Yeah, I
way
think so
here.
too. Yeah.
But as it stands, the positioning of the camera, I don't know. There's just something about this more that tells more of a story to me. But I like them both.
I would agree.
They're really good, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, again, like, listen how far he's come from,
Oh,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah.
He's the-
I like
Very well.
what I like about this one is you can tell what he's sitting on too. Like he's in front of a house and he's on the stoop.
Mhm.
Whereas this, you know, you don't really know what's going on behind him. Which I know the background is not necessarily the focus, but I kind of like knowing that he's at this
Mhm.
house. You know, got these things going on here.
I would say the next thing to do here with this, like if you're taking this next level, I would have him not looking at the camera like he's posing for a shot. I would have him doing something. I would have him like holding that lollipop up like he's just taking a bite of it.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? And just doing his own thing.
Mhm.
Easy.
I
everything
knew
is-
you missed me.
It's everything is innuendo. Everything is innuendo with Lou.
What I missed? What I missed?
Stay
I'm
on
just
target.
Love Lou.
Stay on
Love
target.
you, Lou.
Wait, stay on target. Stay on
Yeah.
target. Stay on target.
Stay on target.
Jesus Christ. But like, yeah, like a little more of a story of what's going on there. Like you're an outside viewer, not like you
Right.
came up with him and like, hey, can I take your picture? You know what I mean? That's
right. Yeah.
it's cool. It's cool. But have it like he's not looking at the camera and it's a moment that we captured,
Mhm.
you know, whatever, you know what I mean? Like whatever situation. But I do like the atmosphere. The atmosphere is cool and the setup's cool. It's very
Yeah.
nice.
Very nice.
Rock on,
That,
Cam.
that house he found such a good find.
He found
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he found it
awesome.
on the I can't remember if you said like the Facebook Marketplace or on at Goodwill, but yeah, it's a it's a very nice diorama house.
Everybody finds the coolest stuff, man.
That's what I say, man.
You got that car this week too, man.
Oh, Mike, yeah, that car, Mike.
That Mike got that nice car. That's perfect for Atticus Doom. That's perfect for
Vaporuni.
Nosferatu.
That's Nosferatu. That's perfect for. That's perfect for also. What's his name? The dude with the red gloves. He had an alternate costume. That's inverted colors, the red and black.
Nocturnal.
Doctor.
Nocturnal.
I was thinking Gangrene Estates, man. Like
Gangrene Estates would work.
Gangrene Estates work. It's funny you mentioned that. I just pulled them out of the box, and I have a killer idea, and it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be a dope Halloween shot. I wasn't able to take a picture of it because I had to take care of parental duties.
See, now that October's coming around, now I'm forcing myself to make that horse carriage.
Oh shit! Here we go.
For him,
or horror carriage.
Very nice.
Get it done. Get it done, Pablo.
Way to work it.
Casper, man. They gave it to him for free because he said I'm gonna take pictures of it.
Oh, nice. See, man, I wish I could find things like that.
That's what I need to start doing.
Thanks for sharing that, man. We're gonna move on. Oh, you got another one. You got some tanks and some firefighting.
That's
Casper,
nice. I like
where's
that
your
one.
focus
I like
at
that
here, buddy?
second
Because I'm having a hard time finding the focus point.
Go to the second one. Okay.
It looks like the focus is on
the
tank.
focus is on that tank piece, whatever the hell that is.
Is it a tank or the ball? Whatever that ball is.
It's on the ball, whatever that is.
It's on the ball, yeah.
It looks like a football, right? Or is it just me?
Rugby.
Yeah, I can't tell what the hell that is. It's like a rugby ball.
It looks like a football, yeah.
Casper, what are you thinking with this focus, man? Why are we focused on the ball? I'm confused.
Might have just been centered focused or something.
Yeah, it might have been centered focused.
I like the setup though, man. You got a nice
Yeah, the setup is.
There's those Target trees that we were all talking about. These are $5 a piece at Target. You can buy them.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice little tree.
Well, it's a tricky shot to like. What would you guys focus on here?
There,
I'll probably.
Yo, Adrian!
I probably would have focused on the Joes at the Cobra guys in the back.
The missile is the action, right? Like,
right.
I mean, that's happening. What is the ball? I don't understand the ball.
What are these little orange balls all over the place?
I don't know. It's freaking me out. The whole thing.
Oh wait, I know what it is. All right. Remember, there's a bunch of side scroller games, and you had.
Was this a Contra like?
Yeah, it's like one of those.
The two characters in the front are Contra characters, but the ball, that ball, I just don't know. I don't recognize the ball. Or the bomb, whatever that is.
Yeah, but you know how sometimes they'll have something on the screen and it shoots.
The weapon selection.
Yes, weapon selection. Yes.
That.
Oh.
Now I remember. Yeah, because there's always a little floating ball or balloon that pops up.
Yes, a care package.
There you go.
That's what it is.
Holy moly!
See, I had to go back.
That was a deep cut, man. You had to really be on that same page with him. Like the moment he took the picture, because now I'm understanding it, but dang. That's a lot more thought that I'm going to put in my Instagram story.
And I love the fact that he focused on the football, so that way we can focus on the football. Now I understand.
Yeah, now I understand. Now I know what that is. That makes
sense. I think I would have liked to see more depth in this. Then, if you want to do that, then it should almost be like you need to do this at, I don't know. What is he still shooting with a phone? I forget.
Yeah, he's still shooting with the phone. I
know he's getting a camera. He's working on a camera. So like you need, like if you were shooting this with a camera, you'd do this at like f/22. You know what I mean? Like really get everything
everything in focus.
So is the focal, like if he wanted the focal point to be the ball or the weapon thing, I would have had two characters from both sides trying to reach for it.
Yeah.
You couldn't have it on the same plane as those front two characters as the two Contra
guys
there. So like then you could have kept those in focus. Yeah. This is a cool idea.
I would have inverted it and actually had not the back of the characters, but more the front of the characters, and see the tank kind of there and them coming from beside the tank. and focusing on the characters, even though all this extra stuff is right there in front of them. But I don't know how that would change the focal point of focus because of the coloration and stuff, like kind of like what it's doing.
It's a tricky. This is a tricky thing to pull off, man. I give you credit for trying to pull off a video game.
I remember Tank being in concert.
It's supposed to be an 8-bit style video games too. So when you see it, it's supposed to be a bunch of little squares and stuff. And the fact that my mind registered like, wait, isn't it this game from way back when? Is it side scrolling?
Well, just getting the point across and having that there and being able to recognize it. You've got to recognize that thing, or the whole concept is out the window, right? So like I think that's why he thought like, hey, I got to focus on that, because if you don't see what that is, then you're not going to get this.
But we need more.
I think you've got to, you need more depth on this. I think it just would have been a better shot if you could have gotten a little more depth on it. But man, good setup.
From here, like just kind of cropped it in more, even though the tank's cool and all, but you got to
see the context of the tank, but maybe you don't even need the tank. I don't know.
Well, I think he was worried about cropping the tank driver. Like I wouldn't care about the tank driver. Like I would have cropped it down. Just to the top of the tank. I think would have been great.
Oh, is that a driver? I thought it was like a kangaroo. Or something.
It's another.
It's a kangaroo.
I mean, I don't know why it would be
kangaroos in Contra. Yeah. It was an Easter egg. Like you could like.
Yo, Mike, you like my new Popeye?
I was gonna say, I think there was kangaroos in Metal Slug. I know there was camels and ostriches.
And a matador.
Popeye is.
That looks good though. I like that.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for sharing that, man.
A Nautilus.
All right, salvage cargo, man. We got Ray Fillet in the house.
Ooh, that's a nice shot.
Yes. See, I like these ocean shots, these underwater ocean shots, but it's not actually water. I like how it's put together. It's something that I would like to do, but I've seen some people do amazing stuff with like these little gel things that are like supposed to replicate bubbles. And I want to see if I can find those and kind of replicate the same thing.
You don't need to go all that far, man. All you need is a piece of plexiglass and get some spray water and whatever makes it bead, not roll. There's a way.
Well, it's not necessarily water that they're using. What they're using is.
It doesn't matter what they're using. I'm just telling you an easy.
No. On the plexiglass, like you spray it with plexiglass, and you can get some bubble effects.
Yeah.
Is what he's saying.
Yeah. Then I have to shoot this way because the thing is this: I'm trying to recreate bubbles, as if he's underwater. That kind of thing.
Yeah, but you'll be able to do it with the plexiglass in front. Like you don't have to shoot upwards, but you have to add glycerine to the water so it doesn't run.
Yeah, it's basically like a flat piece of plexiglass held up by like some clamps or something like that in front of the image, and then you can spray that with some water and give it sort of a bubbly look.
So even with the glycerin that you put in there, it won't drip down.
It won't. So
you could spray it while it's laying flat and then stand up afterwards.
Go to YouTube and search people that do product photography for beer bottles and cans, and they use that water and glycerine trick, and the water droplets don't run; they stay in place.
Okay.
That's a good. That's how I learned how to do it when I was.
Or you can do like glue if you don't mind, like having to take that off.
That too.
Some sort of like hot glue or something. Like
I just wanted to replicate bubbles, not water.
Yeah, well, you'll still get the bubble effect. Like it'll still look like bubbles because they're gonna be boked out anyways. They're not gonna be in focus. But
it wasn't in that matter of bubbles. More like bubbles coming out from like.
I think Artman.
I've seen somebody do with Raphael trying to recreate that Ninja Turtle game.
Artwood Toys shot the creature from the lagoon. And he had those bubble effects coming out of his mouth. Like I don't know where the effects came from, but they're practical effects. They look like bubbles. Not unless the creature of the Black Lagoon comes with those effects, but I don't know.
I don't think
so. It's that new one from NECA, right? The new one, although
the new one.
The new
one.
Yeah, it doesn't come with it. All right, this is a dope shot. It's a dope shot. Gotta admire it.
It is a dope shot.
I like that shot. It's a great shot, man.
It's a little dark though on the front side of the picture. I like the light coming down from the top of the water and all that, but I feel like I guess he's lit accordingly if you want realism.
Well, if you're underwater, you know, now that I'm a scuba diver, you know, I know that underwater there is quite a bit of difference in the light that from the you see on top to where you are. So
So this is pretty legit then, since you're like a scuba diver and all.
I mean,
certified. He's certified.
He's certified. He's certified.
Dive, it's more green, but yeah, this looks great. I like this shot, man.
All right then. I'll shut up.
I think it looks good.
Oh,
Good job.
what is
All right.
Trevor sharing over there?
This is one of the best underwater shots I've ever seen from Yasuke. My friend of mine. It's
what the hell, bro?
Wow. That's
Where he get a
actually
Megalodon from?
that's
one of the best
the,
shots I've ever seen.
That's the water.
Check
resin
out the
stuff he
technique,
makes,
though.
right?
Look at this.
Yeah.
How great is that?
What?
Wow.
Right?
That is awesome.
What?
Yep.
Where'd the shark
Insane.
come from? Is what I want to know. Like,
I don't know. It's a big shark. It is a big shark.
It's a big shark,
cool.
man.
The detail in the mouth
has
just looks incredible.
Okay.
You got a syringe there too. What's that syringe?
Oh, all right. So that's waterproof. That light, and then
That's
he
the
puts
loon
this.
tube, yeah.
Jeez.
Look, it's totally not realistic. Why is there light coming from underneath the shark?
That is realistic. It works.
Because it's bioluminescence, man. There's
Yep.
bioluminescence in the water.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
That's a beautiful
the
shot.
way it's shot, it's like
You
the
can stop.
light is reflecting the other direction, which is crazy.
Here, I want to
Yeah.
let me.
Are you
hold on,
grabbing
let me
something?
let me just share something real quick, just to show the bubbles that I was talking about.
Bubbles.
Oh, yeah.
Bubbles.
So this is Art with Toys. So those bubbles.
Yeah,
Mhm.
those
Were fake,
bubbles.
man.
Those bubbles.
See, I don't know where those bubbles came from or if it came with the figure, but I've seen a lot of people shoot this figure with very similar bubbles like this.
Yeah, I want to know where he got those at. Because for nothing, the bubbles that's on his hand remind me of the kind of mystical ice effect that comes with Iceman from Marvel Legends, and they just cut it out. That's what it looks like. But the smaller micro bubbles, that's the one I'm like dumbfounded. Like, where did you get those?
Yeah. No, but this
Yeah, I know.
fillet is a dope shot though, man.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, I know you don't
Trevor's,
do Photoshop, but you can do Photoshop bubbles like this too. Like these weren't in camera.
Yeah, the bubbles that I use in my plundering shots are also Photoshop.
Oh, see, you can Photoshop the bubbles. Bubbles.
Of course, you can Photoshop the bubbles. You can Photoshop me into that picture, baby.
But I
I'm
mean,
just
but you
saying.
could take like if you did this and you took it and you did like put plexiglass in front of it, you could like
Mhm.
you know put the little bubbles in the place where you wanted them.
Kind of like draw
Kinda
it in
think
there.
somebody else does a great job with that too. I gotta think who it is.
I'm gonna look into that. I like the technique that you guys are describing. See if that actually works to kind of like divide the water droplets into smaller droplets and kind of like connect them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's move on. Salvage Cargo, thank you so much for the Ray Fillet. Appreciate it.
dope.
Salvage Cargo, we got some. What is this, Nightwing? What is this?
No, that's not Nightwing.
Winter
That's,
Soldier.
watch your mouth. That's watch your
I
mouth.
saw
That's
the
Winter
arm
Soldier.
and the tag.
There's Bucky, baby. Come on.
Hey man, I'm just chilling with Doc Ock. Leave me alone.
Bucky, baby.
Bucky, baby.
Why
Come
is
on.
the bike all like? The bike has got the wrong blur on it. It looks like the whole thing got. So when you do this effect, I'm not really great at it. Actually, I guess Harry, you're probably the most blur person that I know. You like to throw blur.
Blur person.
You're the blurriest
Oh my
person.
God.
I am blur.
You wouldn't have blurred the bike, right? You would have
You
just
are
blurred the
blur.
background, right, to give it that motion. Right?
I mean I would blur the bike too, just not in that direction. It's not going the right direction.
Yeah,
Like it's going up instead of going
It should
back.
be
It should
down.
It
be
looks
going,
like the blur is going this way.
yeah, it should be going like
Yeah.
back towards the backish.
But Trevor's pointed out this many times. If you're shooting this kind of thing and you got this, especially since it's all moving at the same speed, except for the tires, the tires would be
heat's
moving
not
faster.
blurred is a little.
This should all be not blurred.
Well, but it's low light. This scene is naturally low light. It's at night, so there would be some blur in that direction. You know,
I think the blur.
I think Trevor needs to step in and
blur
say
streaks are going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, they're going in the wrong direction. If I shot this at night and that bike is coming toward me, there's still going to be some blur because it's at night. Unless you've got a flash to freeze the action, there's going to be some subtle blur in there, but not in that direction.
Yeah,
and it's a little too much on the bottom. There's a little too much on the bottom.
Yeah,
I think it's a very difficult thing to pull off.
Mm-hmm.
It could be an effect, but I mean, if you're like, I think the blur that he's got in the background with the lights shows the motion of it. Like in the focus, like if the front tire was out of focus, and even if you added just a little bit of blur, radial blur to the front tire or something, that would have been enough to show like motion. You know what I mean? Like you don't need all that back here. Like all this stuff, this tiny stuff on his back leg, just looks. I don't know what that looks like. It doesn't look. I don't know. Looks weird. I don't know.
Yeah,
it doesn't look realistic. It's not realistic blur. It's pretty hard to do realistic blur like that. Like it's very hard.
He got a little passionate with it.
Like the lights at the bottom are kind of interesting. Like you could have done a little bit there, and like that might have been artistically interesting. But like his body just wouldn't. I don't know what that is. You know what I mean? His leg is just. It's kind of weird. The front of the bike looks fine. I think you could have gotten away with whatever you did on the front of the bike. You know, a little bit of a light blur on that little axle there or something like that. That would have been okay. But I think the back of the bike should have been more in focus. Because it's in line with his body, basically. Like his shoulder is in line with the knee. So why is the knee out of focus and the shoulder isn't?
You know what I think? I think the bike might not be in scale with the figure. And I think possibly that's why he blurred it out.
Isn't that the well, I mean, McFarlane's a little bigger, right? That's McFarlane. And
exactly.
That's the cap bike or something. But I mean, his hands don't look really out of scale.
The hands may not.
Or no,
but the rest of the
no, that's the McFarlane bike, isn't it? Isn't that the McFarlane bat?
Yeah,
bike?
that's the bat bike. Yeah. That's the bat bike.
It should be all in the scale.
Not really.
So when I did the one motorcycle shot, this is what I ended up doing. I just blurred this front wheel with a radial blur, but the rest of the bike isn't blurred, you know. Because as Trevor pointed out many times when we use blur, is if you're shooting something to keep pace with the subject, like a sports photographer, the character is not blurred.
Yeah.
Just the backgrounds and whatever else, that's all blurred.
Right. Oh, we're talking about Mazda shot? Okay.
But exactly. But I used to sit in a park, and I used to, when I first started doing photography, I would pan with the bicyclists, and the bicyclist would stay, if you were doing it right, relatively sharp. The bike, now depending on what angle you were, and if it was daytime or not, if you did it at night, there would be some blur on the bicyclist too, because it's just the nature of low light photography. But you know, so it really going to depend. But yeah, if you're panning with it, it should
the speed you're shooting at too, right? I mean, like
does it?
I mean, if the speed of the shutter is keeping up with the speed of the, you're going to get a little blur on the tire if the tire is really like flying. But it's not going to be that much on like a leg or I don't know.
No, it's not. Yeah. It's not.
Yeah.
You know.
All right. Well, really, the blur is the big point of contention here, salvage cargo. So let's work on that for next time. And anybody else? Anything else?
No, I mean, if there was something you wanted to hide too, you could hide it with fog or something like that, because you do have fog in that background. Like it does look like a foggy night, which is nice. I really think you did a really nice job with the light. Being positive about this, I think the light looks great. I mean, this looks like a nighttime zooming through a city shot, and totally, really, really good. It actually is a really nice shot. It's just
and the composition is great too. I do like the composition. Mm-hmm. It's just I think that what takes it away is just the streaks, the direction the streaks are going. Don't match that blur streak behind the motorcycle, the lights. Yeah. If those streaks were going in the same direction, like they had that curvature, in a downward, then that it would have been okay. It wouldn't be as noticeable. Yeah. But the fact that they're going in some weird angle, it kind of throws it off a little bit.
The problem with with that effect, that post effect, is that like it's not dimensional, right? It's 2D. Like it's going to go in one direction on the picture, but it really, if he was speeding towards the camera, that would be like receding, you know what I mean, through the leg, and you know what I mean, like the bike. It's a very difficult thing to capture. I think the front of the bike looks pretty decent, like whatever he did there, and I think that's just basically out of focus. I don't know if he did any blur there or not. I'm not really sure, but that looks good. It looks
There's a
good.
blur all through this. This whole area is all blurred.
And I like the hair.
But even
on
towards the
this.
front of the bike, it doesn't look bad. Like you can't really tell. You don't see those streaks like you see towards the back.
If you left it like here, I think, and not blurred so much back here, I think it would have been pretty good if you had masked it. So it's just blurred here.
To Trevor's point, if he wanted to do the perspective thing, he'd have to go in there and make a separate layer and then do the scale.
Oh, masks. Yeah.
You'd have to go through and do perspective transform and all that stuff.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of work to get that to look
good
like
times.
really
Good times.
Yeah. Or you know what? Move the bike forward. Pull it forward. And shoot it like that. You know what I mean?
Put it on a dolly, man. Dolly it.
Put it on a dolly.
Yeah, dolly it. Yeah. Like the way they do in the movies.
All right, guys. Salvage Cargo, thanks for sharing that, man.
good
We're
shot,
going to move on to JP Rex.
Wow.
Zero. In the forest.
He is over the canopy. Definitely large and in charge.
Yeah.
I love those pterodactyls in the back. Look at that. Man, that looks great.
Dang, good
That's
job.
a good one.
Yeah, this is a nice composition here, man.
Like seagulls to me, but that's okay.
It could be. It could be. They're really big for birds, but yeah.
Those palm trees are so
pterodactyl,
great with the way he has this set up.
Gojira.
Are those birds post? I would like to know if the birds are post.
Yeah, I think they're
looks like a
post. I think it's a brush. Yeah.
Should be a little more out of focus, but that's a very minor quibble. It is a beautiful shot.
Mm-hmm.
I have a crow brush that I made.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah.
Silhouette crow.
Yeah. I also have a pterodactyl brush that I made.
There you go.
I like how JP Rex tagged Gojira here, not just Gojira. Gojira.
Nice.
Gojira.
He did everything to make this guy seem large.
Hell yeah, man. It's a beautiful shot.
But this is the Super 7 Godzilla, correct?
I don't know, man. You're the toy guy.
This is. You see,
is it important to the story?
Yes, it is, because of how massive he is. He's a big boy. He's a very
He doesn't have them tagged.
Yeah,
I thought it was the NECA one, but you might be right.
Yeah, because the thing is this: they fill out a little bit more. Like they don't have as much seams as the Figure Arts one does. But I think it had more joints than NECA.
Yeah,
on the
you might
arms.
be right.
But,
yeah, NECA wouldn't have given you all these
massive.
arms.
But it's massive though.
Yeah, it's a beautiful shot, and I like that we're seeing it from the backside. That we're not just seeing a frontal shot of Godzilla.
It's a
beautiful
composition.
What's wrong with frontal? Back shots are beautiful. What's wrong with frontal?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I like the fact that it's the backside of him, that he's walking away from the viewer.
Turtle Toy fanboy. Happy
the only thing that could have made this even more exciting was have Godzilla more camera left and walking with all the space to the front of him. He was walking off into there. If he was on third's camera left, that would be cool too. But I love the shot. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
it's great.
Either way,
maybe the walking pose could be a little more like bent over, but like I love it, man. It's really nice. Really nice blend of the background to the foreground. It really works.
Really nice color blend there too. Yeah, on him you can see some of those reds and pinkish colors in there.
I gotta ask somebody, like, maybe this is I don't know if this is my ignorance, but like his parameters, Canon, it's 1855, 33 millimeter, f11, 1310 seconds. What does that mean?
13/10 of a second. I don't know.
13/10.
I've never heard of 13/10.
Never heard of it either.
I've never heard of that either. I don't know that designation.
He's got a kit lens on it at 33 millimeter f11.
He's got to let more light in there. So.
It would be a variable lens. It's not a kit lens, but like it's probably a kit lens. You're probably right.
It's a kit lens. Canon's 18 to 55. I mean, it comes.
Oh, that's
that's a Canon.
Yeah, I'm curious about that too. That
13
so
over
it's like
10S
Yeah, I don't know.
designation. I just don't know what that is. I'm interested.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
the non-L kit lens is the 24 to 70, I think, and that's the L
Oh,
kit lens for Canon.
okay.
But the non-L is 1855.
Gotcha.
Good stuff though, JP, man. Good
Really
stuff.
nice. Really
I
great
like it
color
a lot.
matching. You match the colors. I mean, like, look at the colors that are like reflecting on his back and everything like that. It's perfect, man.
It's all nice, man. It's all beautiful.
And
All right,
no
let's move
embers.
on to. Oh wait.
Oh,
where's
they
Alpha Raptor?
Oh yeah, Gabriel.
I mean, I'm happy to see Gabriel and all, but where'd Alpha Raptor go? Hold on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, right.
What happened
Right.
to Alpha Raptor?
That's awesome.
Are you okay?
What? Is Alpha Raptor okay? Can somebody please let us know?
This is a great shot.
You guys think I'm kidding? I'm serious.
No,
man.
no, I know you're not kidding. Yeah, I'm shocked that Alpha Raptor's not after JP Rex.
They had
We
a
are
difference
concerned about you, Alpha
Yeah.
Raptor.
photos.
I gotta hand it to
Okay.
Gabriel. Gabriel's been doing an awesome job recreating the haunted house paintings. He's been doing such a great job.
Is that
with
what
them.
this is?
Mm-hmm. You know what paintings I'm talking about? There's 4 of
Yeah,
them.
I do. The long paintings that kind of extend and all that
There's
stuff.
the girl with the umbrella over the alligator. Then there's
Yeah,
this.
I don't remember this
barrel,
one.
Okay. And then there's the
Weird,
one.
Sally.
There's 2
Okay.
more, but I can't remember the titles of them. But he's been doing really good recreating these. And there's Mike's barrel.
Oh, that's Mike's barrel.
Oh, that's
Mike, look at that barrel, man.
No, he painted that fantastic. I wouldn't have thought to put dynamite on there. That's a great idea, and I might steal it at some point. I like that.
So
good job, man.
Salvage cargo, man. All right, man. No worries. So anyway, Gabriel, man, there's some nice legs you got on your Gomez. Just saying.
The lighting on this is on point, man.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Gabriel doesn't need our help. I think he just
Gabriel.
likes attention.
He's a master. Especially when he builds everything by hand.
Oh my god,
dude!
Don't even
And look at this little message with Constantine's lighter and just. I can barely get my Mezit to stand up, man. He keeps falling over, man. But you got him looking crazy, doing stuff.
Looks like a Dia de los Muertos.
It does, right?
Mezit, man. Great job, man. This looks good. I remember when he showed me this. He showed me, and he sent me a picture of this.
Yeah, because we're in that chat with
or something. Yeah,
the crafts chat group.
I love that curtain in the back. I love just that one red curtain on one side, balanced with the little bit of red cape. Balanced with the red cape of the Mezit, just a little red on the other side, just to balance it. It just looks really good, man. Good job on this.
That wallpaper also for the wall in the back, it ties everything together really well.
Yeah.
T. Bella says these shots have been fantastic, and I agree. Yeah. There's nothing really to add here, man. We're just appreciating in this one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna move on. Thank you, Gabriel, for sharing.
Oh, guess who's next?
There you are, Alpha. We were worried about you, man.
I think Gabriel snuck in between their uploads.
Alpha, man, are you following suit of Thanos Copter, man? This is getting a bit too risque here. Just saying.
Ooh la la.
No, but this was in the movie.
I know. I was just making a jab at Thanos Copter's.
I know what you mean.
So,
this is a nice shot for these little figures, man. Really nice.
I would have preferred it more from over the shoulder from Grant, or not so much over the shoulder, but I would have turned him more and have her more towards the back.
I agree with you in most circumstances, but what I like about this pose is that it's really playing the strength to the figure, because that looks a lot like what's her name that played what's her name, and that's looking a lot like
what's her name
Grant right now. I can't remember her freaking name right this second, man. She was in the Star Wars too.
Oh, that's right. She was that.
Yeah, she was a what's her name?
Yeah, what's his?
I can't remember her name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it really helps the head.
Do we ever remember their name?
It softens the light on the head sculpt. It makes it look a lot like the character. And I'm actually kind of digging it.
No, the composition is still good. I like the composition, but if it were me, I would have just turned it a little bit, not too much where it's completely over the shoulder. But
you could risk it, but you might not. You might lose the Dr. Sadler. There you go. Dr. Sadler look of the figure. Might have just been some dumb blonde on him at that point. You know, you turn it.
Yeah.
Yo.
You turn it, it may no longer be Dr. Sadler. It could be
maybe no longer
anybody.
Good
no,
shot.
I'm really liking this shot.
No, it's a nice shot. It is a very nice shot. It's very well lit. Background it looks great on here.
Good recreation of the scene.
And I'll tell you, you know, these types of figures, you do a good job because I would be nervous to shoot these kind of figures because they are so out of my comfort zone.
Out of your wheelhouse.
Yeah, they're so, you know, so good job. I mean, if somebody told me, hey, your job is going to be to shoot these figures, I'd be like, oh no, can I have another job?
I mean, these are some great looking Boba Fett, Mike. I mean,
so good job on that. You know, I mean,
oh my god,
definitely, man, definitely. All right, Alpha, man, we're just gonna move on. Thank you so much for sharing. Diggs Figs in the house, little Daredevil.
That is a nice Daredevil shot.
Look at that.
Hold on, we got a whole bunch of little things here. Let's see okay, just a whole bunch.
It was a collab, collaboration.
This right here,
nice set here. Nice colors.
Yeah, the colors look great on here.
Dynamic staff that he's using, you know, not too crazy, just enough to let you know that he's in the air using his cane to get to the next point by throwing it. Don't know if he's throwing it at an enemy or he's just swinging it around so he could get to the next point. But it still looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
This may be a limitation. This is the Marvel Legends, right?
Right.
This may be a limitation of the figure, but this hand here, I would have wanted to extend the whole arm out and have the hand like this if possible, but it probably wouldn't work. You know, more like that, and have it leaving.
Nah, because it's too much of a closed grip, that hand.
Yeah, I figured it was the hand limitation.
Yeah, the hand limitation. So him having the staff is like he's guiding the wire, which I get it. He's not gonna throw it, he's gonna guide it. So he's holding it with one hand, has it on the other, kind of throwing it over to the side. Yeah. Maybe so he don't cut himself in half with the wire.
Good stuff, though, man. Good stuff.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Lighting wise, though, I would like a little bit more. Harry, you can chime in if you want before I say it. No, okay.
More rim
light here on this side here.
He's got that magenta rim light, but it's not doing what you want. It's just more of a motivated light, like.
Yeah. I would have accentuated this light to kind of just give more of a rim here.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like he's like at the top of the rooftops where the light is very, very, very minimal, especially on a cloudy night, because it doesn't look clear. You don't see no stars up there.
But you got to look back at our earlier conversation where we're like, yeah, we have like actual in camera what light would be doing versus the artistic liberty that we would take to make the picture actually stand out and try to keep to that. It's a fine line to get a judge.
No, I wasn't there. I was.
No, you weren't here yet. You were somewhere else, not here.
Yeah, I was taking care of family business.
Oh, good, man.
It's a good shot, though.
It is a good shot. I like it, Diggs.
I like it a lot. Yeah, I like it a lot.
I mean, by the way, Harry, you just really failed me on that rim light one, man. I'm just saying.
What?
Screaming. More rim lights.
I let it right there for you, man. You just kind of sat there with that look on your face. What?
What was that Saturday Night Live? Explore the cowbell. Explore the rim light. Explore the cowbell. Needs more cowbell.
Ooh,
Red Sonja.
Diggs Figs. Now, see, now I want this Red Sonja figure, but that's what the Black Widow head, right?
That's the original head.
No,
that's the original head that it comes with.
Wow. Diggs Figs, man, you made her look good. I'm just saying.
It's not a bad head scope. It's not a bad head scope. It's just it's different from what they had initially announced or shown from concept, and then the prototype they had. It completely changed to the final product.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
But I think they probably had problems with the sculpt itself.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I mean, the figure's still good. The face still works. So I mean,
she's gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I don't like is the collar around her neck with it hinders a lot of the movement.
Yeah, I can see
that. Any head scope you put on there, it hinders the movement. You have to really work around it.
Now, is
That's
that
all right.
is that sword
I'll make her head work.
casting that light up on her face? That reflection, that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
See the reflection off the sword lighting her face right there. I
Yeah.
like that. I think that's from that. That's the source. That's a good.
I'm telling you,
that's a
man,
good bit of
Diggs Figs is
detail.
making me want to buy this figure. Not Pablo shots of her, man, but Diggs Figs.
Ooh. Shots
Yeah, no,
fired.
looks really good.
Pablo, I
the-
love you.
I'll make sure
But
next
he
week
is
I have
selling the
about
figure
20
better than
photos
you
we have to
are.
go through of mine.
That's fired.
You have to pull her back out and show me what you can do, Pablo.
Right?
Damn.
I love Pablo.
To the guy that does all the work for the show, makes all the thumbnails,
Oh,
does all.
damn.
I know.
Whoa.
The disrespect.
Hey, well, Pablo,
I can't wait to see
at
next
least you
week's
could do.
thumbnail.
Oh, dude, Pablo, at
Really?
least you know how to pose a figure and not make it just walk all the time, okay? Like he can't even stand up a bezel.
I wasn't gonna pull that shot.
You're gonna pull that card out. Wasn't gonna pull that card
yeah.
I
out.
wasn't gonna pull that card.
What are you talking
Oh,
about,
is
man?
Trevor
That's
trying
the
to share
card that
something,
battle.
or?
That's a Joker.
No.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Dude, I saw
No,
this
no,
review for this figure. Oh man.
Hey Trevor, so that's a mask. To change the subject real quick, that's a mask on that figure that comes off. You said?
It does. Yep.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I
Yeah,
can't
you
wait
can
to
put
see
it
it.
on other figures. It actually fits on some other figures.
I was gonna say, does the jaw articulate?
No.
It does not. Like no.
Oh,
it's-
okay.
it's
I wasn't
basically
sure.
The mask tilting back on the head. So
Okay,
no.
I wasn't sure whether that like the lower jaw on that.
You're
was
getting
one
it
of the-
today, or are you getting it tomorrow?
No, I
Mine?
still.
Oh, I thought it was
okay.
coming. I thought yours was coming like today, Pablo.
Mine's.
I haven't gotten
shipped
the
out.
notice yet.
That's all they've done.
Mine is coming.
You know-
Let me view my order.
One thing that
Okay.
I would have thought would have been pretty cool if they would have added the other masquerade masks. So, because I know they limited us to get 4, like that would have been a good way to get all 4 with different masks.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, the other characters that are in the painting, they all have their masquerade masks on. So like that red mask that he
Yeah.
has on top, like it would have been pretty neat. Like if there was like additional masks that we can give like 4
So then
different
you could put
designs.
it on other characters or something. Yeah.
Or no, like because you know how they limited it to 4 per customer. You could
Yeah, I
have done.
get you, but like they wouldn't have looked right on this character.
Oh, that's true.
They're
Yeah,
all,
because of the
like-
red.
They're
Yeah,
like dressed like if you look at a masquerade, like they're like, you know, somebody's dressed like a bird. They have like a feather outfit or whatever. or
That's
something
true.
like that.
yeah, that wouldn't make sense. But either way, I can't wait for that figure. That figure's gonna
Mine will come Tuesday.
nice.
Pablo tracking
Must be
shows
nice.
Tuesday. So
Oh,
yeah.
sweet. No, I
So
haven't
really-
gotten the shipping notice yet.
Is there anything more about Diggs
I didn't
Figs?
get to order it. I want to order one.
It's sold out.
I got the Silent Hill
I
figure.
know,
If you
so I'm
want
gonna have to get
it.
yours, Trevor.
Ooh, what is that? Is
What was
that
that?
Gandalf?
I got the
Gandalf.
Silent Hill figure for you if you want it.
I got you. We'll talk more after the show.
So Diggs Figs. Anything else about his?
No, the lighting on
lighting.
her is great. The
She looks
environment.
vibrant and alive. I love it.
Yeah, it's a great shot. Man, I mean, if it's convincing you to go buy it, I mean,
Yep, it is.
you did a good job.
JP Rex. Look, you got the Legos busted out.
Ooh.
Oh, here we
You
go.
talked about some differences here, man. Busting out the Legos. Pablo's the Lego guy. Go ahead, Pablo. Lego it up.
What was a Lego guy?
No, you're the Lego guy. Much more than I am. All I do
like
is
how-
step on him and
Lego
cry
guy.
about it. That shit
I
hurts.
like how he put the proper Iron Spider in the Avengers. The proper Iron
The
Spider.
proper spider.
Don't get me started
Listen,
on that Iron
I'm
There's
Spider.
4 legs though. There's only. Should
What
only
was
be
that?
3 legs. There's
There should be only 3 eggs.
3 legs, right?
Yeah,
It should be only 3 eggs.
Yep.
Yep.
No, it's a cool
Yep.
shot. I would have shot it at a little bit lower angle instead of the straight on.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, the composition is great. The lighting on it is pretty good.
Iron Man's falling into darkness over here, though.
Yeah, Iron Man should be casting
And
a little
Cap.
bit more light, especially with that orange light that's on that left side. It should be on him because you can see the shadow of him on the rock. So I'm surprised there's none of that orange light on him.
And we're
But
losing
other-
Cap entirely. He's just
Yeah, Cap is pretty much lost in that shadow with the rock.
Yep. No Captain Puerto Rico for you.
But it's still, I mean, Lego is tricky to shoot, man. So
1 star.
Lego is very difficult.
Yeah. That's why I don't shoot it as much anymore. I need to probably
I find
again.
the best Lego shots to me are either like, again, going back to that Stormtrooper and BB-8, a more wider environment with a small focus on like a cuter, or even not cute, like just like a single figure, or better yet, like Brick Panda does, like, or just differently, not better, but like really tight shots. Like this would have been really cool if like Iron Man had been rising up behind Doctor Strange and Thor and Cap were in the front, you know, like very much like a comic book cover, and less environment, you know, just tight shots, like really super tight shots. They work really, really well, but very hard to light and get, you know, the proper lighting on all the graphics and stuff, because there's no dimension to these things, you know, there's no dimension to the details on their outfits and stuff like that. It's just all got to be, it's very tough.
I would love to see a whole Lego city with these characters in there interacting, and a shot of them in natural light. Just
they made a movie. It's called Lego Movie.
Do that.
I did do a Lego shot this week though. I did do a Lego shot. Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
And yes, Articulated Times. What's up, man? How you doing? 4 Bricks Tall does some amazing Lego toy photography. Yes, I follow her, man. She's awesome.
Yes, yeah, she's awesome.
And she's got a YouTube too.
Yeah.
Anyway, what did you have pulled up there, Pablo?
I said, well, no, I was gonna say I did do a Lego shot though recently. So
that's a nice shot.
Like this was for so Sir Dork and his fiance, they got married last Friday. So a lot of us got together and did a collab, a tribute to them. So
nice.
she's really Harley, like loves Harley, and he's Star Wars. So we all kind of did our own Star Wars and Harley collaboration.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
A Starly collab.
Starly collab.
Oh,
yeah, that sounds good.
Boba Fett looks great though.
All right, JP, man. Thanks for sharing that. That's picture number 2.
You gotta do more Lego photography.
Harry in the house, man. Harry. What's going on,
Harry? I haven't seen Harry do a shot in a long time.
Harry.
See what else we got here? We got a couple of shots here. All right.
I know it looks a little dark, but I like it though. It gives that mood.
There's nothing lost that you
nothing
need
lost
in the darkness.
Because it sets the stage of where they're at. Like they're in the shed. Like they're trying to stay covered. Like hidden. Wherever they are, they're like they don't want to be seen. So, but you can still see the detail. So I love that about it.
Yeah, there's story here. The focus is on the face, especially the guy on the left. That's the highest point of contrast out of the window, but I mean, it all leads you through it.
Yeah.
Right from that to the kind of the goggles of the guy in the back, and the rest of it is ancillary. You know what I mean? Like you don't need to see what's in the background there. That's fine. The fact that they fade out to darkness, but it's not a crushed black at the bottom. You know what I mean? There's still details there. You don't need to see them. I don't need to know what's going on there. I can tell. I can see the gun, the shape of the gun, etc. So, like, yeah, really, really cool, interesting. And the juxtaposition of like some sort of like World War II looking building and these is kind of interesting too.
Yeah, it's awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. Good job, Harry.
All right.
Very good job.
Anything else, guys?
All right. I think a little bit of atmosphere would have taken up.
Not enough light.
Yeah, nice sunlight kind of beams coming in or something, light beams.
Yeah, a little bit, just a tiny bit.
But, yeah.
Not enough.
I don't think it loses anything without it, though. I know that some people just don't. That's not their thing, so I'm cool with that. That's fine.
Yeah. All right.
But it would be cool.
Moving on. Thank you so much, Harry. 88 Figs, man. Super Mario Brothers Revenge of the Koopas.
Oh my god.
I don't know what Koopas are, but there you go. Revenge
oh my god.
That's pretty dope.
Those Storm Collectibles skeleton guys over here, and then
Short
Colonel, what's her name there? Short Round there, and I don't know these two.
And then we have the
that's supposed to be Mario and Luigi. It's supposed to be Mario.
And the Abomination back there.
I think
Round's supposed to be like what, like Toad or something.
What?
Short Round's supposed to be Toad.
I think Short Round's supposed to be Toad. Yeah, the Raptors,
and
Yoshi.
Exactly.
What's her name is Princess Peach, and then Mario and Luigi, and then the skeletons. I think is Dry Bones,
Yeah, Dry Bones. Yeah.
and then
Back is
Abomination is
Bowser.
Bowser. Yeah,
Then to the Koopas. That's all I know.
this is awesome though. 88 figs.
Pretty
Good.
awesome, yeah.
There's nice lighting in here, man. Some really
Yeah.
good work with the light.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm gonna take this one over here so I'm not distracted by that. Of course, you got a lot of extra headroom that you don't need unless you're gonna use that title card.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why he had the headroom for the title card.
Yeah. I mean, but if you're not gonna use the title card, then you got too much headroom. That's what I'm saying.
I would think if you had more base room, that would be fine. If it was balanced out a little bit with that, and like there was a little extra on the sides, like framing it with some extra space around it, space wouldn't be bad. In this context where you got it tight crop on the side and tight crop on the bottom, and I realized like you left it for the graphic on the top, but yeah, I get that. Something I don't know. There's just something about like a shot like this. It's just like it's like a movie poster that you need that space.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, it's just like it's made for graphics to go in there. So,
I love
explain what the hell's going on.
I think they used to shoot them generic like that so that they could do just that, whatever they wanted to put in there at some point, and they wouldn't have to reshoot it. So,
Well, remember, I mean, at the time, like you'd have to like. If they wanted more space at the bottom for credits, they'd have to airbrush that or something.
It was. It wasn't content aware crop,
Going way back.
One of the courses I took in college, we had to do that. Like we weren't allowed to use Photoshop, or any editing software. It had to all be done by hand. Oh, so we had to do one of our projects was movie posters, and yeah, we had to.
What is the lesson there? Like if you're trapped on a desert island, like, and you had to do a movie poster, like what is the point? Come on, seriously.
I know, right?
like if you post-apocalyptic, you have to come up with a movie poster for somebody. I think that's more important.
Yeah,
we have Photoshop. Okay,
right?
Which Photoshop? All right. 88 figs, man.
Very nice lighting. I like the lighting.
Yeah, the lighting. The atmosphere is awesome.
Mashups.
I love the concept. The concept is awesome.
All right, we'll move on, man. Nate, who is not here tonight, he's at a pickle farm or something. He says he's
beautiful shot.
Farming.
Pickle farm. He didn't tell me that.
That's a real thing.
No, seriously though, he did say he was going to be somewhere else.
Is that a real thing? A pickle farm? I mean, I guess it's a cucumber farm. I guess.
No, it's a pickle farm, right? Just like
no, they're all in jars. They go out in the field and they put them in jars. So
pickle your own
toast.
Pickle your own pickles.
Pickle your own cucumbers.
Pickle your own cucumbers.
My God.
Which is fitting because this guy is green. So
long day.
Well, that's the skull version, though, right?
Yeah,
that's just a paint the skull version.
Yeah,
didn't they have this same head sculpt used on a previous figure that was rolled?
Yeah, Belphegor, the red one.
Head. Yeah, it was red.
Articulated Time said Nate crushed it with this shot.
Yeah, he cut a couple different versions, and we were going back and forth on which one to do. And I think he went right in between the two. Like it was just a little less of the cauldron and a little more of the upper area. I like that one little window or whatever that is up
in the back of the
like the up in the upper left.
No, the little orange window on the top.
Up
the top. It takes your eye through the frame. It gives you something to wander around and see.
It just kind of bounces from the middle to the side there. So
it's a beautiful shot, man. They did awesome.
You don't often see greens and oranges go together either on a lot of the shots that we see. It's oranges and blues or reds and blues. You don't really see the green, so that's
he's got the blue to cut it there, so that's nice. Like,
yeah,
just giving the rim light back there, which is cool. Just very subtle enough to like not make it like blue, you know what I mean? But
I would like to get
very Halloween, very creepy. It's the orange and green I think makes it creepy. Like it just kind of like like off-putting. It's like
I need that figure too.
Well, they're gonna have a standard release of this figure, so you'll be able to get this with this head sculpt. You won't. The standard release won't have the translucent one, right, Trevor?
That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine. This is the one I want.
Yeah, the skull one is cool.
Yeah, the skull one does look awesome. I do like the skull one better than the translucent one.
Sweet.
So
I would like the skull one myself. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Yep.
I was gonna say I'd like to have gotten some kind of steam or smoke effect coming out of this though, like maybe from like get a hose and go underneath it and have a little bit of some kind of something coming out of here like a steam.
Smoke Ninja.
Smoke Ninja.
Smoke Ninja, baby. October 2nd, we're getting them.
Maz, just breathe into the camera and you'll see.
Oh, I know how to do it. I'm just saying.
We're gonna start shipping them October 2nd. We should have them, depending on how long it takes, because
they're gonna start shipping them October 2nd.
October 2nd.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow.
So they sent out a message that
Why was this a
they've
Kickstarter
done-
if they're already produced?
I don't know honestly, but they've gotten 4,000% backed. So
I saw that. Yeah.
So since of that, they started pre-packaging them early, so they showed a shop.
Did you get any more information about that coil and replacing and all that stuff?
The last time
my only thing is like, this is going to be like how much is the thing?
So when it goes to retail, I think it's going to be $4 something. But if you got on the Kickstarter, I got mine or Mike and I both got it for $249 plus the shipping.
$249, but my worry is that like coil goes and it's like $249 for like 2 years worth of use or something like that, and then you can't.
Well, you get an extra coil too with it.
You get an extra coil, and it did say that after all shipments are done and they've already completed everything, that their retailers that are gonna have them are gonna have coils, replacement coils, and the fluid.
Ooh, okay.
So in case there's any issues, that the retailers like B&H and Amazon and I forgot who else are going to start carrying, like, just they're going to have the replacement parts.
I just know I'm going to be cool now. That's all that
matters. We're going to join Machu in the photography cool club.
Yeah,
it's going to be
people are going to like my photos.
So $249, you get the whole bundle here, right?
Yeah, you get the whole bundle, and I think that one's still available, right? That $249.
Yeah, should probably try this
because it ends on Saturday, the 30th.
Second wave. Oh, so you guys are going to get it first.
It ends on Saturday.
It ends on Saturday.
They're going to fill the cards on Saturday, right?
Yes, they collect. Yeah, they charge on Saturday at the end of. I'm not sure at what time the Kickstarter ends on Saturday, but as soon as it ends, is when they start collecting.
Yep,
I'm blaming you guys. You suck.
You're gonna be cool. You're already cool, Trevor.
You're already cool, Trevor. You're just gonna be cooler.
So what was it?
It's a smoke Ninja. So the $249 is still available. I think Trevor just said so. You can get it for $249 plus whatever the shipping. I think the shipping is like $18. So from their estimate full total price is going to be $284. I think is what it said on there. But it may give or take.
Yeah, a little bit more. Man. Yeah. But it looks really good, man. I went over that whole thing.
And I do like that it's smaller than the predecessor, the Smoke Genie. It's a little bit smaller. So yeah.
Is there like add-ons that like control the smoke or give it shape or something like that?
Fan and all that stuff.
That I think you can. I think you have to buy the fan separate, and I think you can use the same fan that works with the Smoke Genie, from what I understand. The only thing.
What do you need the fan for? I don't understand what you need the fan for.
So, like, I saw, what's his name from Mythbusters? They just recently did an actual model for the game, and they used it on there. They attached the fan onto the Smoke Genie, and then what it does is just blows the smoke, so that way it can.
I don't need that. You can use the fog machine for that. What I'd like to do is like get that localized
the dry ice effect is what I really want it for.
Fog,
That's the main thing I'll be using is the dry ice effect.
Literally, like for a shot like this, like what Maz is saying, if it's like you were just to touch the top of the green, gel that he's got in there or whatever, and it just had some swirly effects coming up. That's what I want to do.
Oh yeah.
That's what it's supposed to do. So
good bringing it back to this, man. Good bringing it back. All right. Is there anything else we want to talk about with this shot?
No, I mean Nate's shot is just it's.
Yeah, when we drift off topic, it's because there's nothing to say about the shot. I
can't maneuver. Stay on target. We're too close. Stay on target.
Where'd you get your cauldron?
See,
moving on, man. We got Nate again.
This shot too that Nate did is awesome.
See, there's nothing bad to say. Back to go off topic. Let's go off topic.
No, this shot here, I love this shot.
Yeah.
This is a great shot.
I like this one over the other one. To be honest with you, I like
Absolutely.
I love both.
Wait, is that a custom head sculpt?
Yes, it's a custom head sculpt.
Oh my goodness.
It's Half-Life.
It's Half-Life. Yep.
Yeah.
The guy from Half-Life. Yeah.
Great,
really
great
cool.
setup, man. Great angle. Love the angle. Love the light.
Lights on point.
This is like the epitome of awesome lighting here, man. This is just
His behind the scenes is awesome. I had asked him about these little lights that he used back there.
Where's the behind the scenes?
I think he had to go to his.
He has it.
Does the reels?
Yeah, it's in the reel. Yeah. There
Right
it
there.
is. Yeah.
So the little lights, the little tube lights back there, those blue ones, I had asked him about those, and he said the guy he got them from, they're like camp lights that he modified.
Nice.
You know what? Oh my God! Hang on.
Mike has them.
I have those.
He's like,
I got that, but this is bigger.
That's a
This
big
is
one.
bigger. But I got that.
You almost had me there, Mike.
1/6 scale right there, man.
1/6, yeah.
Well, there's not much we can really point out with this one, man. He just nails everything here.
No,
I
the
love
lighting, yeah. The
Yes.
cast of both lights on him.
I love the
So, but
angle. I
it-
love the lighting.
Take notes like the light. He's got the one key light that's on the left, the right hand camera, right, coming from a motivated source. You can see the lights coming through whatever that wall is back there. Whoops.
Whatever. There you go.
Yeah, that's just a fantastic shot. So much texture. So
So
much
that light
just
matches that. Then he's got
lighting.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got a rim light of blue
Good.
coming behind there just to
there.
knock it off the background and kind of reproduce the blue coming from those little
Yeah,
things.
those
And he's got a little
Yeah.
humidifier
Yeah, I
down
love-
there too.
Yeah, he has a humidifier. Yep.
I love how he matched the light color with the background. The background is just one straight, flat picture, and you just
The
can't
orange.
tell.
Yeah. The orange and the
and the
suit.
blue.
Did he
And
generate
there's
that with AI, or did he
lighting.
find that image? I wonder.
I don't know. We've been talking about I don't know. I'm not sure what he's got there. Could be
It
an
looks
AI
like a
thing.
found image because it looks like he's opened it up in a window. And, I don't know.
I like the orange in the suit with the orange lighting too.
Well, I mean, when you generate images on that Adobe Firefly and you download them, it'll still have it'll be an image. Like you can download the images you create on Adobe Firefly.
All right.
that orange
Well,
light
this is
above his head. and
Beautiful
those
work,
orange
man.
lights.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful work. He looks like he's in that scene. Just a great job adding him in there. Really, really
Yeah,
good.
that's gorgeous.
Nate, thank you so much for sharing that. 78 points of articulation.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
Diorama.
That's
too.
that diorama, too. Oh, my
Yep.
God.
This
Oh,
is the
it is,
diorama
yeah.
he's got for sale, guys. Make sure you check out
Yep, the Dog Nocturnal.
his stuff here, man. This is a great shot here. But this diorama he's using, he sells that.
And he has that macro filter thing on his lens.
Let me see. Where's it? Does it show it?
Yeah,
I used
it kind of showed it a little bit at the beginning of the video, of the reel.
I
Right
can't
there.
remember the name. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a different.
It's a Ulanzi one, I think.
Oh, okay. I used to
can't
have
remember.
one, and it was spring loaded, and it would clip into the front, and the little arms would hang on to the rim of the lens.
Oh,
And,
nice.
I can't remember the brand of it though. I have to look it up. But yeah.
The colors on this is gorgeous, man.
I need more of these skeleton guys. man.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
the Storm
How many
Collectibles, right?
Collectibles, yeah.
But why is his whites? Did he paint his? Because mine are black, I think.
Mine are black. Yeah.
Well, the first release
They have-
they were white,
Mhm.
and then the second
Yeah.
release they were that darker black
Green.
wash or green, and then I do want to get the new ones that have the guts, the samurai looking ones.
Yeah, I got those on order, bro.
Yeah,
I got those
same
on
here,
order. I was
same
not
here.
playing. I was not playing with those. Sorry.
Mhm.
I need my samurai rabbit and sword master from what was it, Fury Planet
Mhm.
to kind of slice and dice these guys.
Yeah, it is an awesome shot. That's
But this is
It is an
a
awesome
beautiful
shot. What's up,
diorama,
KJ Smith?
beautiful shot setup.
KJ Smooth. Yeah, no, this is 78 points kills it, man. His dia work is amazing and his shots are amazing.
Yeah, he
And
did the
how skulls look familiar.
his
Doesn't it,
diorama
Maz?
is also he also did the Eastman Laird TMNT diorama, which
Yes, he did. Which unfortunately he's not selling anymore.
And that
Those
new
I
one,
tried.
the
new one.
the Japanese
oh yeah, he's doing that Japanese hallway.
That one
thing,
looks
yeah.
great, also. Yep.
Yeah.
great stuff, man. 78 points, man. Thanks so much for sharing this, man. It makes me want all this stuff, and I can't afford it, man.
Oh, yes, you can.
You're right. I probably could, but then I wouldn't be able to buy the figures I want to pre-order.
Yes, you could.
I want to be able to pre-order.
In all honesty, I was going to jump on this dial, but I jumped on the Smoke Ninja.
Well, after the Smoke Ninja, you won't need anything else, PL. That's the thing about the Smoke Ninja. You're not going to need another piece. Oh, look at this. What is this?
Oh my
More
God.
effect, man.
Dang, the lighting on this is.
What Warhammer figures are these? JP, where are you at? What are these?
That's the new joint. That's the new
Yeah,
one.
it's the new. I forgot what they're called.
They remember me the Iron Man Igor thing, but not. You know,
Nah, that's the new.
Damn, the lighting on this is gorgeous.
Marines.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
he's got a regular Marine over there, and then this crazy thing.
And then you have the bigger one on the back of him.
yeah.
See, now I didn't know there was one in the back.
The one in the back. The one in the back gets lost because of the color tone with
color.
the
One
wall.
up here, you mean?
Yeah.
I thought those were plaques on a wall.
Yeah, the dreadnought gets lost. It does get lost, but
that's great.
The lighting underneath them, though, that really hot orangey, and then it kind of goes into that like blue purple.
It's like they're walking through fire or something.
Mhm.
Effect and just keep trudging. It's pretty awesome.
The composition is gorgeous too, man. Damn, this is a
Nice
shot.
and punchy colors too. I like the
yeah, the angle is great.
But
just so much to look at.
The dreadnought does get lost in the background.
Yeah, but that's not another character. It's on his back, right?
No, that's another character. It's like a
it
miniature mech. It's called a dreadnought. That's what's in the back.
Yeah.
But it gets lost with the wall.
The thing
in
with
back.
the three cannons and stuff.
The thing with the big cannons.
He's massive. He's massive.
And you see the two
I thought
plates,
that was part of him. Okay.
the shoulder plates, like with all the info on it. Yeah, that's called the dreadnought.
So hard to tell what that.
JP,
I think I might have offset them, but I love this so much that I don't even care.
Yeah, no, everything's gorgeous on this level.
Exceptions to the rule.
JP, what's this figure right here? What's the big guy right here? You tell us. You come back and tell us. But this is beautiful, Nor. Thank you so much for sharing. Is there anything that he could Nor can do though, other than bring this guy out some more? Is the consensus?
The only thing that would bring out that guy in the back was some of that orangey light on the wall.
Yeah, or just rim light it with that orangey light on the backside.
Yeah. To give him the rim light, that would have just pulled him off.
I know I liked that shot. I could have sworn I liked that shot. That's fantastic.
Nor, man, thank you so much for sharing that, man. Rip it 10, man. We got is
this Firefly?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking Firefly, Jewel State. What's his character's name? Shit. Can't think of the character's name. Oh, it was a security droid from old Star Tours droid pack. Kaylee, thank you. Jesus Christ. My brain is not working today. First it was Dr. What's her name, and now it's this one.
You talking about the random blonde?
Yeah.
Do you remember her name, Ross?
No.
It's already left me. It's information.
I told you.
Sadler.
No, this is cool.
Sadler.
It is. Yeah, here you go. No, this is a cool shot though. But it is like, yeah, it is Firefly. Yeah, I see
Oh man, that's so
description.
dope.
Yeah.
I didn't even know the background, man. I was just staring at that. That's yeah.
Yeah, using the Star Wars droids and stuff like that in the background.
Awesome, man. They got them
Little
suspended
mechs.
up there.
They even got the Power Ranger faceplate for one of the cogs. That's dope.
Oh, I like that they're hanging. They're not.
Yeah, they're hanging, man. That's
Yeah,
pretty
they're
cool.
suspended.
I love that.
It's little things you don't notice until you watch the BTS. Still just works. I would like to have not lost this one so much. Like maybe switch this one with the dark one or something, but you're losing the center one back here.
Well, the center was not important. The
I know, but
legends.
you're losing him. His colors matching too much, so you lose him. So maybe you could have swapped him with the dark
I
one.
would have liked her more on the thirds.
She's almost on the third.
I know, but like a little more. Like not so much
Well,
have
you
the
just shoot her out of the
not
picture
so
there,
much
Pablo.
framed, but like move the camera more to the left and have an angle it more. I don't know.
Like
I can't
change
explain
the
it, but, like,
position
I
of
would. Yeah, I would have changed
change
the camera
position of the table, leave the background as is, just change the position of them too.
Yeah,
I got you.
but I still love the shot the way it is, though. But I'm just saying, like, I would have wanted. Yeah, no, it's a gorgeous shot though. The setup is fantastic.
Rip it, man. You're killing it, dude. Killing it. Nice light and everything, man. Thanos Copter. I'm glad everybody's got their pants on. What's up?
Yeah.
I don't know what these figures are though.
They look like.
But at least they have their
knockoffs
pants
of
on. That's
He-Man.
all I can say, man.
Oh,
we don't know actually.
Yeah, we. I was about to say of what.
Hey, it's fine. They could be on a Zoom call. I don't care, so long as they, So it says Black Star versus Overlord. Would love a revival of this toy line. I'm not familiar with this line. Galoob.
Black Star. Isn't it Black Star?
It's Galoob.
Glue?
Remember Galoob?
I don't know.
Didn't
No, I
Mattel
don't.
buy them out or something?
I don't remember that.
I don't know. But what do you guys think of this shot?
I'm trying to. Is that a sword, or what is
I
that?
can't tell what it
I think
is.
it's some sort of. There's two swords. There's two swords. Or sorry.
Is there?
Well,
Oh yeah, it is.
Well,
two
this hand is
swords.
holding one handle here, and this hand is holding another handle here.
Yeah, it is two swords.
Probably is you're cropping too low, so you don't really see this hand, and you're cropping this hand a bit too. So
Yeah. I'm trying to find.
I would say they're sword fighting, but Thanos Copter's images are. I better not say that. That might be.
Oh my god!
Might be.
I would have preferred the focal point on the character on the left, because he's closer to the camera.
Yeah, but his eyes aren't matching up with this guy. It's like he's not looking at him.
Well, they're looking at the blades. That's the thing.
I guess.
I think if He-Man had his left, whoever that is, had his left shoulder a little bit more toward the camera too, that give a little bit more depth to the characters.
Yeah, I think
it's too side profile, and you lose his arm, so we have no arms really at all for him. So,
or shot it from over the shoulder of him.
Yeah.
Well, whoever this company is, they wanted to make sure he was bigger than He-Man. Because look at these arms, Jesus Christ.
He is.
This is the.
Like he's got to have bigger arms than He-Man. He's stronger. Yeah.
And his arm goes right into his pec. So it's one big massive.
Well, no, there's
I'm done. Never mind.
It's one big massive. What you gonna say?
And there's a figure in the back up on that tree, isn't there? There's some sort of figure back there.
Is that
yeah, there's a dwarf guy back here too.
Yeah.
So you're not really seeing him. He's not focused in enough.
Kind of like your owl, Moz.
Huh?
Kind of like your owl when you put the owl in the shot in the back.
I know the owl's there.
Damn.
The people that know the owl's there, so I don't care about the rest of them.
Damn.
No, but I think if you would have, like Mike said, turned them in more or shot it from over the shoulder, I think that would have, But the fact that we don't see the hands, like they're cut off, it kind of, that purple void kind of makes it look like it's one piece for some reason. I don't know why. It just looks weird. But now I see
there's no rim lighting on these guys either. Because I mean, you got this. It's lighter behind him, so you got kind of some separation. But if you look at here, you got this black line around his head because there's no light being cast from this side.
And there should be some of that green light casted more on the character.
There's
a little bit on the one on the right, but it's not enough.
So they need some backlighting on both these figures to pull them out of these, to give them that depth, because right now they don't have any depth.
Yeah.
But, Thanos, man, thank you so much for sharing. We're gonna move on. Oh,
dang.
Oh my!
Toy immersion. Oh my God! Great googly movie.
I like the use of Doc Brown and Frankenstein. That is awesome.
Are you sure?
Which Frankenstein? NECA Frankenstein is that one with the cloth over the face, or is that something that he added?
No, it comes. That head sculpt comes with that dial piece.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
And this is the Frankenstein thing, the extra kit.
Although I don't know if that's the same table that NECA made. I don't remember the table actually going up like that, but I know
a different table he's on. Look at that.
That's a different table. Yeah,
that's not the NECA one.
Look at
the
that.
one. Well, actually, you know what? He has it up. Never mind. It is the NECA table.
But that's a different table. That one has a pillow on it and everything.
Well,
yes, because he photoshopped
that on top of the table.
Yeah. The background's Photoshop too.
Crispy, man, this looks like real. This looks
This is one of the best composites I've ever seen.
It is a very nice composite, man.
Wow.
time
See, I don't
travel.
even
Was
wanna
the only
take
thing
pictures no
Doc
more.
was working on. That's
But
what-
if I'm not mistaken, that head scope comes with that set that comes to the table. It comes with an extra head scope for Frankenstein, and it's covered like that.
I'm done taking photos. This is,
man, this is like awesome, dude.
you know, I'm done.
I'm done. No, but you're
Hey,
getting
can
your
we do
smoothie
anything
jet,
like
remember.
this? Or is this
Yeah,
out of your
yeah,
league?
yeah, I'm done. That's nice, man.
Good job, Toy Immersion.
Harry, are you there?
Yeah, I'm
And there's
retired.
Henry. Hey, Henry.
You mean Henry, right?
Harry, you're not
Yeah,
moving.
I'm retiring. Wait, I am moving.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I see these pictures and I'm like, I'm done, man.
Mike, you're not done.
You know,
You're just getting
guys.
started, baby. You're just getting started.
Beautiful work, man. Just beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful work, man.
I don't
Yeah.
know what to say, man. This is just beautiful.
I mean,
This
the
is beautiful.
lighting matches all the compositing he did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like it's beautiful. And
Perspective matches perfectly.
yeah.
The feet, though, I will say this: the feet. So look at Doc Brown's feet. And then look at Frankenstein's feet. They're quite a bit blurrier from the knee down. And they're pretty
That's
much
weird.
similar on the
Motion
same.
blur going
See
on.
that? There's a little something going on there. I mean, I don't want to be the guy to say anything. I mean, I might.
You are the guy. You just said
You
something.
did it,
I might be
I might be Ryder can't
misunderstanding
let
it.
it go. Look at Ryder. The feet.
I might be misunderstanding it, but it seems to me that they're pretty close to the same focal plane. Doc Brown's feet and his feet,
Yeah.
and
I
I'm
can
wondering
see
why
that.
that blur is there.
Weird because there is some depth to the characters. Like
Mhm.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
head and,
And-
the piece that he's
and the
on goes
shackles.
back pretty far past.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, I wonder what that is, but it's really good anyway.
Oh,
Man.
wait.
Go
Go to
You know
the
what?
front again.
I think it's because he removed the lower part of the table.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
you might
I think-
remove the upper part of the table too. Look at the upper part of the table.
Yeah, he composited the table, like the
completely
pillow there.
different.
Yeah,
Oh,
the table.
wow.
Yeah, there's a mask around those feet for
Oh,
sure.
geez.
Yeah, I think it's the mask around the feet that makes it
Oh,
look that
okay.
blur.
Yep.
Sorry, but I still love it. It's great. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's still, as 88 Fig says, amazing shot.
Yeah, it's
Do
incredible.
not
Yeah,
mess
it's
with
a
Mike
good
and his
shot.
fetish for feet. I'm just saying.
Mike Tarantino over here.
Lou! You,
Look
Lou.
at this.
Samurai
Oh
Turtles.
my
This is the
God.
best one out of the trilogy.
Yeah, okay, whatever. We're not going there.
We're not going there.
We're not going
Touchy
there.
subject there. Touchy subject.
Very touchy, very touchy. Okay, we don't talk about the third one unless we're talking about just samurai outfits. That's it. That's the only thing that matters.
That's all that matters.
I like the outdoor shots. I like how it's in natural lighting. It's very nice. It's well posed. But that big ass tree in the background, it's tearing me away from the shot.
That is a big ass tree.
That is a big ass tree. It's tearing me away from the
Yeah.
shot. I like the barks on the side that's resting by the soil. That's nice. But the fact that big bottom portion of the tree, I could tell that's a tree.
Yeah.
It's so huge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's obvious. It's
I was trying to
Yeah, it
see if I
doesn't
could
look
try
like
to
a
get away with
mountainside or
like
anything.
trying to make a mountainside, but no, it looks like a tree, not like a mountainside.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like there's a place where like giant out of scale stuff works where you're trying to do something kind of cute with like Lego figures, it works really well, or cute figures, and you're just like, hey, you know, like I did a whole thing with what's that droid, the gonk droid, like out in the woods like a long time ago, just like on trees and stuff. It was just cute, you know what I mean, like just interacting with nature.
Yeah.
But this, you're obviously trying to make some sort of story with realistic looking characters, and then the tree in the background is just like some, you know, I mean, that can't even be a sequoia, man. That's like, or a redwood. That's like so it just takes you out of it. You know what I mean? If you're trying to get their realism out of it, if you're not, this is fine. But it just seems like
what would have worked if he would have not included the bit of foliage in the back and just had the whole background the tree. That would have
probably.
worked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
that
it
would have
could-
worked.
it was almost, it could almost be like a rock or a mountain. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, that could have worked too. Yeah.
Are you guys still touching on a subject? Because if so, please stop.
Huh?
No.
What, Mike?
Okay.
What happened?
Well, you guys were touching my subject when I left, so.
Oh, we didn't realize you were. We're still talking about the shot, man.
So we addressed the tree, right? The tree in the room.
Gotcha. Yes, we addressed the tree in the room. Yes, right. I didn't realize you had stepped away. We were so busy talking about the shot.
Said, you guys go at this, so you be right back, and then.
Oh yeah.
And you're like something about touchy subjects, so I came back. Are you still touching my subject?
Oh no,
not good that I had to explain that to you.
No.
Ruin all humor.
Yeah, we went past that part already.
No.
No, but yeah, we're on an agreement about the tree. Yes.
All right. And then we're also in agreement that this movie is bad.
Yes.
I haven't seen it, but I'll agree with you.
Don't see it.
I'll agree with you then.
You do not need to see this movie.
No. It's just
I'm going to see it. I'm gonna.
But you do need to see Star Wars.
Yes. You need to see some Star Wars.
Everybody's
Mythic Legions made a movie.
Everybody's Boba
They should make a movie, Mythic Legions. I'd go see that.
That'd be pretty dope.
Turtle Toy fanboy, man.
Yeah, good job though.
I like the lighting on the figures though.
The lighting on the figures and the atmosphere. I liked it. Like it's
nice,
like that early morning like fog, kind of like misty. Like
if you could replace this tree with some rock instead, be like this is a mountain, that would have been perfect. But alas, you didn't have that skill. So
great job though.
Good job.
Great stuff.
Really nicely lit. Nicely lit.
The lighting's great. I like
Thank you, Turtle Toy fanboy. We're moving on to Anul.
It's been a while. We haven't seen him.
We haven't seen Anul in a while.
Ooh,
we're not quite walking straight though. We're kind of like the stalking to the side, but looking a little off camera.
I like that.
So like a little stalking.
I like the head scope, the screaming head scope.
Yeah.
I thought for a minute this was like his tongue, but it's not.
No.
I said for a minute. I stopped thinking.
It's the armor Maz.
And I stopped thinking. So
again,
With Maz, we already know you don't think. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
It's always some great lighting. I just want to see more going on here, man. Like,
every time he does more, you leave early.
He's been gone for a while. I haven't seen him join the collabs for a while, so it's good to see him.
Well, I
hope this is cool. I think maybe even if he was looking off site, like if there was like something going on off the screen to the left or something. I mean, he is kind of looking off to the right. I don't know. About like the light is sort of coming from the left, like there's something happening there. So I don't know. It's beautiful. I mean, they're all great shots.
There's also light coming from the right if you look at the shield. So there's light on both sides.
Yeah. It just seems like more pronounced on the left, like there was something more happening over there, but I don't know. It's great. It's a great shot. I'd like to see him doing something
sexy,
more than just one character.
Makes me want to go out and buy rubbers.
What, Maz?
I'm going back to the lethal weapon bit, man. What
did it say?
He did a Joe Pesci. That's what happened. He did a Joe Pesci.
You heard him correctly. You heard him correctly.
Right now, what happened to you?
You heard him correctly.
Said that it was the contractor that was fixing his house.
Hey, for future reference, though, Trevor, does that armor come off that's in front of his face? Because I see some of the goblins have that armor too.
It does.
You have to pop the head and the neck piece off.
Come off. Yep.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Vlarg or whatever it comes off.
Yeah, I've seen that on some of the goblin too. I was like,
I gotta see your goblin now, man.
Good stuff, Anul. Then thanks so much for playing. We move on to Pablo.
You can move on.
We're gonna keep moving.
I'd rather talk about the other.
I love this shot.
I like that one. Well, I haven't seen that one with Pablo.
Well, you can go look at it on your own time. You gotta go in a minute.
People want to see it. Go back.
All right, see? All right, now moving on.
I like that.
Fun.
I wonder who's going to do the thumbnail.
Hey, you can put it on the thumbnail and then we can all stare at it.
Yeah.
I like that with the skull better than I like the
Gomez.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was talking to Pablo before the stream started. I like the skulls in there.
Yeah. You know what I like about this shot though is there's no plants, there's no nothing. It's just simple Dutch angle in a doorway with some colors, and it's really. What's that?
talking about the shot, and then all right, and then.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's just the perfect freeze,
That's
man.
hilarious.
I had to
Freeze
go
frame, yeah.
there and bring
It
that
was
up.
a perfect freeze frame. I gotta admit that one. That was a good.
Yeah, this is a good shot, PR. I like this one. This is really nice.
Yeah, very nice.
All right.
Very light,
Only
little light.
thing, if I can nitpick, is the crumbs of the doorway in the upper corners where the dio is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pablo.
I'm sorry.
Pablo.
I'm sorry, man.
I knew Mark was gonna be doing
Pablo. It's called
that.
sandpaper.
I was like, man, I hope nobody notices all these little.
You wanted to stop here. Remember that because you knew Mike was
know.
he was going to see it.
I'm sorry.
You got a missing foot and everything. Like, Mike's kind of like.
Henry's stuck
Well,
on pure bliss. I don't know. He looks
Am I still
contemplative
frozen?
now.
What's going
Yeah,
on?
you're still frozen. Yeah.
What the heck?
No, it's a
The
great
mic
looking
looks
shot.
great,
I like
though.
it. Looks great,
Thank
man.
you. Thank
I
you.
gotta.
All right, Pablo, we're moving on to Clone
Yes,
Wars
yeah.
501st, man. We got this guy. He's raising his hand. He's got a
I wish-
question.
Yeah,
He's got a question.
Deodorant commercial.
He's got a question.
Oh no, that's
Is this like the actual show shot?
that's the
here?
extra shot. Yeah, that's the actual.
They all have
still.
questions.
Okay.
Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman.
Good job recreating it. It's just.
What's up,
Yeah, it
no
is.
chewing? How you doing, buddy?
I like it.
I would have
good.
liked to
It's
see
a
the
good
hand
shot.
though, like breaking his hand.
I don't
Very
know
nice.
what's going on. I think yeah, I mean, as a recreation, it's cool. I just like for a shot, I think I would have like shown his
His hand.
hand. Even if he had to like be down, like he was like calling somebody or waving like
Yeah.
somebody on or like come in or whatever.
But
it
yeah,
would've
no,
been-
it's a great job.
Really, I love the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lighting's really nice.
And I like the tight composition.
Yes, very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Very much.
Really nice stuff, man.
Good job recreating it.
Yep.
It's kind of tough. Sometimes I try to recreate lighting setups, or I haven't tried to recreate a scene of anything though, because I just don't. It's not what I do. But
You
it's
should
just
stop lighting this though. The only
pretty
thing is
neat.
the head's actually tilted differently on the actual. Hey.
Oh yeah, and the light's coming from behind. It's a different atmosphere.
There you
different
go.
light,
Yeah.
but like
But he's recreating it. You got to give him
I
a
think
stop.
that's a good challenge for people is to recreate a scene. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes people do it a little too much, but like to really try to like get the essence of an atmosphere or something like that is a tricky thing to do.
I like the
Yeah.
inverse better on his shot than the actual still.
Yeah.
Good stuff, guys. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
it's a good shot.
Clone
Yeah,
Wars
the-
501st, man. Thank you so much.
Good
We'll
job.
move on
Good job.
to Geek Shot.
Oh,
We got
Oh my
the
goodness. Let's go.
Leonardo DiCaprio turtle thing.
That's Igor.
Igor.
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio, right?
Sure.
Shots fired.
That's hilarious.
this
It's
is
a
that
nice-
set I like again with that brain.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that he comes with all those accessories, man.
He comes
It's
to that
awesome.
brain because that's almost
Yes, he
worth
does.
buying the whole thing. Is
No, yeah, he comes with the brain, and the brain comes out. You can get the brain
It
out
comes
of
out of the
thing.
jar.
I
Yeah.
need a sticker on it though that says abnormal though.
Well, then make your own sticker and put.
I
on there
will.
and-
I will.
and
I'll
more-
buy him and I'll make my own sticker. It says abnormal on the brain box.
Yeah, he
And
comes
then,
with that.
and then of course we'll go
bones.
around calling it Abby normal.
He comes with a lot of nice little accessories,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I'll be using this month a lot because of Halloween. But
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
I just need to get Casey and Donnie, and I got the set.
yep, me too. That's what I'm missing also. Oh, actually, no, I need Splinter also.
We got Donnie at my work, man. I got Donnie at my work.
This is a nice shot. I like to come. I think he needs just a little bit more bounce light on the left, on camera left, just to bring that eye in a little bit more.
Mm.
But
I think
other
the
than that,
light he's using here is too hot though. You get a very plasticky vibe off. Or the
yeah,
clarity that you're using. I don't know which it is.
I think it's the filter because you have
Or the
this.
clarity.
Yeah, because you see how the. Oh, hold on.
yeah, you're right. It does look like it's got a filter on there.
It's the filter that's on Instagram. So when you go through Instagram, you go slide through the filters. There's one that gives you like a sharpness, but also gives you
Yeah.
like an aura of darkness around the corners.
So,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see. I
using that
see it
filter.
around. I see it around the head on Leo's head.
Yeah, I stopped using that, but I knew
Yeah.
I know what it is because I used it a lot.
I see it. I see it.
All right. So, I mean, other than that, I think you did a good job here, Geek Shots. You know, just a little bounce here on this left side, and be careful with the clarity adjustments you've been using. It's really getting some plasticky look here.
Yeah, always do everything. If you're using a phone, do it in your phone. Like, don't try to adjust anything on a filter.
Yeah.
Always, play with it in your phone. As far as like aperture, color, sharpness, shadows, brightness, contrast, and all that. You do that in your phone, because when it translates into Instagram, it comes out as shit.
All right, good stuff. Anybody else?
Nope.
All right, we're gonna move on. Geek Shot, thanks so much for sharing. More Pablo taking my drum kit, man.
Pablo, let's go, baby. Let's go, Pablo. See, that's how you pose.
This
That's
is
how
an
you
awesome
pose,
figure. I love the figure. I'm glad I got it thanks to Gabriel.
Do you see the Beastly Studios got another head sculpt for her?
Yep, I saw that.
Yes.
With her eyes more to the right? Like she's looking more. Yeah.
Well, the hair is a bit more.
Yeah, I like that. I like that head sculpt. I'm debating on that
I may
one.
look into that. Yeah, I was looking at
This
it.
drum set works perfectly for her. It's properly scaled for her. I love it.
Yeah, I would have angled her arms a little differently though, so it just doesn't look like she's playing drums. It looks like she's like tapping the cymbal.
She is just tapping the cymbal. She is just tapping.
But she's working the hi hat. Look at the hi hat there. She's got those.
Yeah. But you're losing this one entirely. I mean, if you look closely, you see the stick on the snare, but I would have. I don't know. I probably would have done a cross arm thing.
Cross arm thing? What you mean? Like a pose?
Yeah, head this way.
Just more like this for this hat. And
okay, I got you now.
So that'll be.
I was trying to go for more seductive look. And that's why she's just tapping on that top. That's what I was.
She's always tapping that top, huh?
She's tapping that top.
Anyway, nice shot.
We can move on.
Stay on target.
We're gonna move on, man. Eddie and his toys. Is this cosplay?
Pose.
No. That's one of the Noda toys.
No, Noda toys. Yeah.
This does look like somebody cosplaying. Does it? Is it just me?
Nah.
It does. It looks like somebody's cosplaying.
He's a demon. He's an ice demon.
Yeah.
So therefore, he
don't
looks
care
like
about the history of the toy. It does though look like a cosplayer. Is my point.
It does.
It's like a human person dressed up. Yeah. It does.
That's my next cosplay for next year.
That's a nice clean shot, man. I mean, and I love the textures you got on this tree here. This is beautiful.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, I love that tree in the foreground, or not the foreground, but that tree that he's right next to.
Yeah.
It's not overly sized. It looks appropriate, proportioned in comparison to the figure.
And the colors really play well with the ice, thing.
Yeah, because I know the figure itself, it's UV, so just like all the other figures. So when you add UV light to it, it pops.
Yeah.
So
I don't think he's got UV light on here. He's just got some blues, but
yeah. But sometimes the blue has that UV kind of vibe for it, so it'll just makes it pop even more. So, if you find a nice blue that activates that UV effect, it just makes it look a whole lot better.
And UV light is very helpful. I use that UV light for that skull to pop the eyes.
Yeah,
that's natural. There's no post work on the eyes. It's just from the UV light.
Nice.
Good stuff. Anybody else?
Nope.
All right, we're gonna move on, man. Thanks so much, Eddie. Appreciate it.
You can skip
Pablo again.
You can skip it.
Pablo, what's up with you and the naked guys, bro?
Guys,
what happened? All right, we got Crimson Viper in the house, man.
Oh, wow.
This dude,
man.
He's
got a little chemist over here.
I like this shot.
He's in there going, science.
That's I like that.
That's
there's your barrel. Yep, your barrel.
Right?
No,
what is it?
This is the Dungeons and Dragons from NECA. That the goblin. I forgot the name of that goblin.
That's a freaky looking goblin, man. I get the whole Halloween 3 vibe. Like this is one of the masks.
Word.
Yeah.
The way the eyes are set back in the figure, that's just crazy.
Isn't the mask from Mezco getting pre-order open tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Oh, dude, I'm buying 2 of those.
I want to see the rest of the head sculpts. I hope.
It doesn't matter. I'm buying.
I'm waiting to see
that. So am I. Yeah.
I'm not. If it doesn't look good on I want to see the other head sculpts too. So
I want to see the accessories. The accessories better go on par with what I
Dude, I better have a big ass
Good, I
mouth.
can't maneuver. Stay on target. We're too close. Stay on target.
Sorry, guys.
Maz,
We got people that got to leave in
deliberately
like a
did
minute or
that
two,
for
man.
me.
yes.
All right.
No, this is
So-
a cool shot. I think I love the way it looks, but I feel like it needs a fill light from behind or a light in the back.
It could
Rim light?
use that, I think. Yeah, just some.
Not so
some
much a rim
lighting.
light, but just to give it some more depth with the lighting. Like I think it's all it's missing, but I still love the way the shot
He's
is.
got a little bit of light hitting the skeleton back here that's really nice and kind of punching this out. So he's got a little bit of light back there. Just I think needs a little bit brighter to hit.
But I still love the shot though. The composition is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like it's fantastic.
Yeah, he got
Could
the
bump that up
what?
just a little bit, and it'd be fun.
Yeah, I think,
I like it.
Yeah, bump up the brightness.
Awesome
Good
shot.
stuff, Chris.
And he's in the
Good stuff,
threes,
man.
right? In the thirds.
Yeah.
Third,
He's got
like
the
that.
pillars in the back. He's got
Mhm.
some. I see maybe why the lightness wasn't so bright. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he didn't want to get reflections in the beakers or something. Those look really good though. This looks nice.
Yeah, I think those come with the Marvel Legends lizard. If I'm not
Oh, okay.
mistaken.
Okay.
It's got a little hand in the pan there on the top of the
Mhm.
barrel. It's nice.
Yeah.
A lot of little
This
details.
is a nice clean shot, Chris, man. I'd love to have you back on here at some point soon, too, man.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Good
Crimson,
stuff.
man, thanks so much for sharing. We'll move on to
Oh,
Ryder JP, man.
Look at this.
What is this
Sheesh.
guy doing? He is staying on target. Trevor, you've been quiet. Is Trevor even still here? I mean,
Yes,
it's a
Trevor's
black
here.
thing.
Trevor's here.
Said I'd remain quiet.
Okay.
He plead the fifth.
I beat the fifth.
He's got no face, no voice. I'm scared. I'm worried for him.
I'm looking at my Gandalf.
Oh,
we got
man,
some.
don't
We
love
got
that, man.
embers. We got embers.
We got embers.
Embers.
Embers are good. Coming off the gun though, for some reason, I'm not really sure why. That's okay.
Well, there's
Just
fire
following
back
along. Yeah, no,
here.
I like this. I like the composition of this. This is a lot. This is really nice.
I really like the chains.
Lighting's cool. I don't know what's.
I don't know
the-
why he's
oh.
kind of washed out looking though. He's very washed out looking still.
might be
Very
some
pale.
atmosphere.
Well,
in
there's
the
like
front.
something coming across the front, and I don't like. It's kind of just
Yeah, it
that
looks like a
that
light.
light leak
Mhm.
looks a little
With a green light leak
like
there.
distracting a little bit. I don't know what that's coming from. I don't know if it's like being generated by a light or if it was just like some smoke or something that came across.
Well, you can see his actual armor colors is darker blue, and then the rest of this is all like pale. So I don't know.
No,
why
I think it's a different color blue. I don't think it's the same.
Yeah, it's
color.
due to that light
Yeah.
beam
I
across.
think it's the light.
No.
You look at
That-
this.
that
This is that
blue
dark
to
blue,
the
and you get
front
some
blue,
here on
I
the
don't think
bicep
so.
with a
But
light. not hitting it.
he's got a light beam overlay on top, which is what's giving that.
No,
that
but I'm
cast of
saying
that
like
lighting.
if you look at even at the upper arm of this
Mhm.
guy on the right, it's not the same color as that
No.
backpack he's wearing, right? It's a different
Well,
color.
it should be, but I think it's that overlay.
should
that's
be?
just- yeah,
Oh,
I
well,
think the armor. I think the armor is all the same. It should be. The
Oh,
same
all right,
color.
that's a different story. I didn't realize that. I thought it was a different color. Just looked like a different
No.
color to me.
There's some weird photoshopping color things going on here.
Yeah, he's doing an overlay, I guess, to try and kind of, which
Do
can
the
work.
cloud
It's
ray
tricky
light.
though. Like maybe
He says it's a green light from below and a yellow light from above.
no overlay in post.
Well, he doesn't have a lot of software though.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
So, because we were going on that whole tangent about Photoshop.
I don't-
last week.
Yeah, I don't think it is. I think that's the color of the armor, man. I think it's like a lighter gray blue. I think.
All right, Lou's got to
like that.
go. Trevor's got to go. Mike, you got to go, right?
Yep.
I got to go into work
Even-
early tomorrow. 0100. I got to be at work. So
I'm at work
They're
right now,
going,
baby.
I'm leaving too.
Yeah. Lou, man,
Sorry,
thanks
I'm
for
here.
popping in, man.
Yeah, sorry, family business. I was going to come in there earlier, but got tied up. So,
No
right.
worries, man.
No worries, man. Have a great night.
Oh,
you
but
too.
I want Lou to. I don't know if Lou saw the shot, but Lou, I wanted Lou to see that one shot I did of the cadet.
The cadet with the skull.
No, not that one. The one where you see the backside of the strike suit.
Oh, the one that you have in space and orbit, and it look all.
That one
nice
right
and-
there.
Yeah.
No.
baby.
The next one. The
The
next
other
one.
one. The other one.
I
No.
like that. Oh.
That one up there.
That one.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one is fire.
Yeah,
baby.
that's a beautiful shot.
That is my
That's a
favorite
beautiful
shot, and it's surprisingly, it's gotten like a lot of people have enjoyed that shot.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Now I need you to send me the mech. I need the mech. Okay? Send me the mech.
I'll send you a printout of the picture.
There you go. All right, guys. Well, that was all.
Later,
Take care, Lou.
Have a great night,
guys,
Lou.
I'll see you.
Take care, Lou.
Easy.
And Ryder,
Peace.
man, good work.
Yeah,
Keep it
good
up,
job,
man.
Ryder.
Keep it up.
Yep.
Good stuff, man. Trevor, Mike, you guys still going, or you got to go?
Yeah, I gotta go to work at 0100 in the morning, so I
Mike.
definitely gotta go.
All right, Mikey.
Laters, buddy.
Well,
Have a great night, man. Thank you.
appreciate everybody having me.
Ryder, are you trying to
All right,
sneak another one on us, man? You trying to sneak another one on us? This is the third one, I thought.
No, it's the second. No, the other Warhammer first one that we saw was by Nori.
We gotta go to one.
You had another one up thought. Here.
Are you sure? No, the one we saw was by Nori. It's right there, right below Nate's shot. No, you passed Nate's shot, man.
I saw all that. I'm just looking.
Oh, okay.
All right. I thought this was his third one. All right.
I
This one I like a lot better than the other one though. I like the she's popping out properly and not like kind of washed out looking. You know, her blacks are actually black. We're not losing that.
I like the shot. The only thing that I was wondering was how those little specks are blocking that light.
Maybe the tree branches coming out this way. I don't know.
It could be. I can't. Yeah, but I mean, I still like the shot. Don't get me wrong, Ryder. I love the shot. The composition.
Yeah, that is an interesting call on that. I don't quite get that.
I love the composition and the colors on here are gorgeous. And that god light coming above her is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I like it. It's very nice.
All right, Ryder, man. Thanks so much for sharing that. Articulated time, shot number 2. Dude, this guy is crazy looking, man. What is this? World War robot. Ooh, that's a cool looking figure.
This is this is 1/6 scale. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
This is that
The 3A toys.
Yep. They're cool figures.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, he says small particles blocking light. I saw it in the movie and tried to do it too. Okay, so like dirt and stuff, not particles. But,
That makes sense though. But I mean, the shot overall is awesome, JP.
Yeah, JP,
awesome.
He's badass, dude. This one I don't see anything that really needs to be mentioned. I mean, I like that you got the background broken enough that we're not seeing any scale problems here. It matches up with the scene really well.
The atmosphere is fantastic.
Atmosphere coming in to get rid of any unsightly, larger, out of proportion portion stuff down here.
Yeah, there's something about that fog in the front though that looks a little artificial,
right?
Yeah,
that's what I was wondering.
Like a hard line on the jacket that's got a weird kind of look to it. I don't know. Like it should be a little softer, I think.
Maybe.
Nope. I see what you mean though, but I think this is in camera.
Yeah, I think it's in camera too. I think the reason why this is softer like this, I think, is because the light's actually going through it more, and then the body blocks it here, so it looks thicker.
It's a very hard. It's just a very hard edge for like fog.
It's quite hard there.
But,
well, you get
but it's cool though. I love the texture and I love the
lighting.
The tone is great. The tone is really nice.
The light on here is beautiful.
The environment that he has it in works perfectly for this. It's awesome. And the composition.
This, man. I want this figure now. Can I have it?
Go hunt it down.
Riker
this is cool.
review, man.
This is pretty cool, actually.
I like a little baby Funko Buzz. I think this is a little tiny mini ones or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Playing around with that. That's pretty cute, man. Nice, ingenious little shot here.
Yeah, good composition, good setup.
A nice solid light on here. You got his foot really buried in these rocks, but you're probably doing that to help hide the stand, or however he's standing, or help him stand. So it works. I don't see anything you really need to do here. Given that they're toys being toys and not trying to pretend like they're into scale or something, there's nothing you have to really do there. So
I just would have cropped it on the left and right a little tighter, made it more of a
a little tighter could have been nice.
A little tighter, yep.
I agree.
No need for all that information on the side.
All right, let's move on then. Thank you, Riker.
Oh, Thomas, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Go. Monkey
Nice.
guy.
Nice pose. It
It's
pale.
not a monkey.
Pale.
It's a tumor. Oh, wait, no, it's not a
Ooh, wait a
tumor.
minute.
Monkey.
Oh no, first one, the first shot.
Thank you guys very much.
like that one
That's
too.
figure one of my favorite 1/6 figures. All right, so we're sticking with the first one.
Oh, let us. Hey, articulate that. Is that fog post the foreground?
Oh yeah, let us know, man. Let us know that fog was real or fake. It was
It's probably real. I like the tight cropped one on here.
Yeah, so I was about to say like the tight crop
Tight
one.
cropped one was
That one right there, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
Was it?
this one.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, man, it's good
Yeah,
stuff.
like, great setup, man. The environment's awesome. Your setup is fantastic. The plants work great here.
This is a case, though. I feel that he needs a TV monitor back here, filling in the space some more, because it just looks like everything just kind of stops back here.
Yeah, that's a very articulated comic book art type of thing. No,
Mhm.
it's a very comic
Yeah.
book background, very simple.
Yeah, very comic
It
book.
works. Yeah. I do have to jump.
Alrighty,
Sorry.
No worries.
Well, I got one more. I want
When,
you to
when,
see here,
when,
man. I was
when
gonna
we're
get
on
to it.
for 2 hours, I can do this the whole thing.
I wanted to get you up with this one, man, real quick.
Cool.
Okay.
Who's it? Who's
It's
the?
Doc Figman Chu, man. He's one of
I
our
feel
new
sorry for
guys,
you.
man. And at a glance, I really saw this one, and I thought it was pretty cool. But you know, it is pretty cool, but it's a bit more effect driven than I realized.
Yeah, that's the only thing that's throwing me off. I really like the pose, and the composition is great, and the idea is really cool. It's like I don't know, like the sort of
It almost looks like he
fog
punched
around
it.
his mouth or something is kind of weird. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, because
what's going on
I
there.
think it's cold. It's a cold environment, and he's
It's snowing out.
breathing. It's his breath, but it doesn't really sell it. And I think he has like
No.
almost like an HDR.
Yeah, I think it's overly sharpened.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like I said, at a glance, though, I was like, "Ooh, that looked really good." And I want to make
No,
sure
great composition. I really like the idea.
Yeah, I
It's a
love
good
the setup.
shot.
The composition is gorgeous.
That over sharpening kills things for me, man. There's just like you don't need that much detail on certain things. Like, you know, you just don't. You can use that sparingly, and you can even like do it on a layer if you're using Photoshop, and then just, you know, mask it into certain areas like his eyes or something like that, Nosferatu's eyes. But everything shouldn't be like super, you know, highly over.
Yeah.
It's just this
But,
little.
yeah, I just wanted you
everything
to touch on
becomes.
that.
I don't even like HDR photography. I don't even like when people do that with landscapes and stuff. It just looks weird. Like, there's nothing to focus on.
Mm-mm. Yeah, it
But
has a
nice
composition.
composition.
But
There's a nice pose on this too, man. I really
the pose is great. Like,
I like that grimace that he's got. It really works for the shot. It's like,
does,
"No,
yeah.
don't bite me," and just you know, really good use of everything here. I just wish you didn't go too crazy on the clarity here.
Yeah, take that down next time. Don't go nuts on that.
All right, but that was all I had for you, Trevor. Before I let you go.
Sweet. All right, we'll take a look at my shot next week because I won't post anything between then and now anyway, so it doesn't matter. No, I gotta go. That's fine. We'll do it.
You gotta
next
go.
week.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
All right, Trevor. Take it easy, man.
Have a great night,
right.
Trevor. Man, we'll
Yeah,
see you next time. Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Take it easy, Trevor.
Bye.
All right, now that he's gone, all right, we're just gonna end.
We're just gonna end. Goodbye. That was a
Well,
show.
it's Ahsoka time, anyways, right? So I gotta go watch me some
look,
Ahsoka.
Harry looks so sad. Don't be sad. Where's that smiling Harry? Come on.
What, am I frozen again?
Yeah, you've been like every once in a while. You
can build a snowman.
Your pose changes, but it stays frozen. Like there's
What
no.
if I do this? Does that help?
Nope.
Still
Now
same
you're just gonna
pose.
give us one of those strobe effect warnings. You know,
Let me turn off this.
All right, so Toy Master, he's really liking these kind of portraity type.
This is
poses.
a really nice one, though. Very,
really nice,
this
cool
is
Wolverine shot. You know,
yeah,
cool lighting here.
yeah. There's really nothing I can really.
I want to hear Harry's thoughts. He's been very quiet, other than talk about his face not moving. He's been very quiet.
Well, I mean, this is a really nice portrait. I think there are some little plasticky area on the face, especially the brows and on the cheeks a little bit. But I think he is bouncing or diffusing at least.
Yes.
Here. So I'm not really sure why it's still getting that little harsh spots. But overall, I like it.
I think where he's getting that harder spots from here is probably because he's trying to hit a snoot or something on these blades.
Yeah, that's very
And
possible.
might be hitting his face some more than just the bounce that he was using. That's what I'm thinking.
I almost would kind of like a little bit less fill and have camera right be more in shadow.
Oh, wait, no, he's
a
not.
little bit more dramatic.
He's not shooting anything at these blades. Otherwise, it'd be a shadow on his face. Disregard what I was saying about the blades.
Yeah. But yeah, just a little bit more shadow and camera right, I think would make it a little bit more dramatic. And then it's also getting that little bit of like reddish, pinkish hue compared to the left side of the camera left. It's a little interesting. Yeah. But overall, like it's a really good composition. I love the rim light on the both camera right and camera left.
Yeah,
the
rim light.
The rim light's definitely nice. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, really nice cut of the hair there with the lighting, so it looks not plasticky so much at all, and looks very natural. So I like that a lot.
Good job.
Yeah, well, Master, thanks so much for sharing that, buddy. Geek Shots, Ahsoka.
This is a real practical outdoor shot here, I assume.
Yeah, but everything's fairly scaled well.
Like, don't know because the background looks too sharp.
Yeah, it does look very sharp, but the colors are right. So
the colors are right. Yeah, the colors are right. Everything. But the background is too sharp for.
Maybe they shot the background as a separate plate, but didn't like fix the focus so that it focused on something in the background.
I think the blur might be
post. You get some blur here and some blur here, but
the blur is post. So I think that this shot is completely like flat, like there's no depth of field here, and then the blur is in post. That's what I'm assuming.
Okay.
Yeah, because the brush that's like directly behind her is sharper than the edges of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a bad shot though.
No, it's not a bad. No, it's the composition is great. I love the overall. Yeah, the colors are great. You got some of that green cast on her, which works really well.
I think she's actually out there. I just think they did some weird plating with.
She is outside, yeah, because the lighting I think matches too perfectly.
Yeah,
for this to be post. I could be wrong.
I think it's two plates. I think they did a plate without her in there and with her in there, and
that's also possible. Yeah.
And then they blurred it because they didn't. I don't know.
I mean, regardless, it's still a good shot. The lighting's great on it.
Yeah.
She's well lit. You see all the detail on her.
Glow on the lightsaber would be cool. But
I don't know if he needed the spark effect, but
some spark. Oh wow.
Yeah, by the hilt.
Yeah, you don't really need that. Yeah.
But yeah, no, good shot overall.
Well, Geek Shots, man. Thank you so much. Move on here. Adrian.
Yeah, some John Wick.
It's John Wick.
Setup is awesome. Is he a little out of focus, or is that just me?
He doesn't look that sharp in the face at all. It looks like we might be on the hand here.
No, I see his mustache. Like I see the detail on the mustache. Like I can see the hairlines a little.
Maybe it's just my monitor here, but
yeah, it might be just the light on because I got a light right here. So
yeah. No, his face is in focus.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have it blown up over here on my monitor.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. If you say so.
I do say so. Adrian's a good shot.
The lighting is pretty good. I feel like the nose a little bit hot,
right? Yeah,
a little bit too hot, right? Just by the nose.
Yeah, it is pretty hot there.
I mean, it's not extremely bad, but it's a little
terrible.
But I like that the hair is casting a shadow on his face too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's natural.
No, this is a cool shot.
Yeah, this set is awesome.
He's using the kitchen dial again.
When is he going to shoot this kitchen in the dark, though? He hasn't done that yet.
Halloween's coming,
Adrian. Stuff, but he hasn't done this kitchen in the dark.
I thought he did that a few times. Pretty sure he did that.
He did. Yeah, he did. Didn't he do the
Rorschach thing?
Didn't he do Rorschach with Constantine?
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm the one who can't remember Dr. What's her name?
Still on that.
That's a good shot, Adrian. Good
Oh, here's
shot.
another wedding shot.
Hey, there's
there.
another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another tribute to Sir Dork.
That's a nice shot too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Toy through lenses, killing it. I have a dark shot coming. Ooh,
There we go.
Yeah.
Ask and you shall receive.
Halloween's coming up, man.
I like
some more stuff.
I really like these little beer cans or whatever you got going on here. The
Little Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew
Mountain Dew
can.
cans. Yep.
Mountain Dew cans, yeah.
Oh, that's right, because he likes his Mountain Dew stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Got the blue one and the green
You
one.
got, and he's got him holding the camera like they're doing a selfie. That's pretty
Yep.
funny. That lens is way too long though for that close. I'm just saying it's not realistic.
It's a toy photo, Maz.
Way too long lens. You're gonna be way too tight. You're gonna get right to the mouth and nobody else.
I do love the little scooter. Is that the Marvel
That's the
Legends
Deadpool one, I
that,
think. Yeah.
Is it the Deadpool one?
Yeah, because he had a red scooter, right? The red Vespa.
It's just it doesn't look like a Hasbro.
I don't know.
I don't know. I
I'm
could
just
be wrong.
talking my ass most of the time, man. I don't know.
Either way, it's a fun shot. And congratulations to Sir Dork and Sweet Harley, man.
Nobody took pictures when I got married.
Well, we didn't know you did, Maz.
Excuses.
You're not famous, boss. We don't like.
Toy through lenses. Oh my God, we got Superman and Harley Quinn now, and that's another congratulations. Is it me or is Superman like flying between these buildings? So he's kind of cut off here.
Yeah, yes, he's flying between. That's a little weird.
She's too planked. She needs to
also.
You gotta bend that. You gotta get the ab crunch. But if this is the figure,
there's a building in the front.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he's flying.
Yeah, I don't know if you needed that, honestly.
That building doesn't have any depth of field or something.
Yeah,
the buildings are all like the same color. That's what it is. So it's hard to tell.
I don't think the foreground building is necessary.
Yeah, it's all very much the same building, so you can't really tell what they're flying through. I mean, you kind of guess that they're buildings, but they're not. So
I still like the composition though. I would have probably gotten a little tighter shot. And I think that would have helped.
Are there no swappable hands for Superman there? Because
I don't know what Superman that is. That looks like the McFarlane Superman. That's a McFarlane, isn't it? Because he's got the straight cape.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
but yeah. The fist.
McFarlane, Harley Quinn. That's why we're failing on the posing entirely. Okay, McFarlane.
Yeah.
Not McFarlane's fault. Not Tomorrow Stevens.
No, I see that. Yeah.
No, but overall, the concept and the composition are great. I just probably would have gone tighter. A tighter crop.
Yeah.
A 16:9 tighter crop would have been really nice on this.
That whatever diorama pieces you're using here, you got to change up the color of these things, man. They can't all be like the same.
Well, just bokeh it out more. I feel like it's not bokeh out.
They're all the same colors. Is the problem? So you're not gonna be able to tell.
That's true.
That it's still gonna look weird. Even if you bokeh it out, it's not gonna work because the colors are all the same.
Yeah, well, at least you have a little bit more depth.
Steve says they were McFarlane, and I had some. Yeah, you did. So
yeah, that's
wrong
not
with what you did
there, but just
yeah,
their lighting and everything is pretty on point. And the pose would work if the figures could pose. So I'm not blaming you.
Yeah.
So good job. Clone War 501st, man. He had a BTS for this one too. Of course, we're shooting dirt up, but this is a nice one, man. Really nice.
Yeah, the pose is nice. The running pose.
But
dang, it's pretty. Is he
that practical?
Yeah,
it's practical. Yep,
that's crazy. Like, are those embers? I can't tell.
He's using
it's a firework, I think, in the back.
Firework, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's crazy.
He had a BTS that I saw.
The only thing is I don't know why the helmet looks a little soft and the shoulder pauldron looks sharper.
All right, so there's no firecrackers at all. It's just
Oh, maybe it's a fire
that looks. I mean, it looks. Yeah, it looks like embers, but interesting.
It could be embers added to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Man, the dial is awesome though. The dial he's using
look at
with
that
that canopy stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah, really nice stuff. Really nice stuff, man. All right, man. We're gonna move on. Articulated time, man. We got this cool.
Badass.
He's very mad, whoever he is. But he's cool.
This head sculpt looks awesome.
Yeah, I love the hair.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to lighten up this area a little bit more, though. Get some light in here.
Yeah,
I don't know how you do
tiny
that.
bit.
Just
Wait, does
bounce
this
the thing
head
where you
scope
want.
come with this figure, Archie Times? This is such an awesome looking figure, but the head scope works fantastic on him.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's cool.
Hopefully, Siri can answer you. But
The blue eyes
TP
look
says,
great.
I forgot to bring my flashlight. Yo, work. I am using one of my Ulanzis to do my
Yo,
round.
work.
Rock on, man. Rock on. Just don't forget to keep that charged.
Yeah.
Although they do hold pretty charges for a good while. So
Yeah, just as long as you don't have it at 100%.
Yeah.
It'll last you. Yep.
Yeah, I really like this shot, man, but I would like to have gotten a little bit of light down in here just to kind of bring him out of that cloak a little bit. Articulate
yeah.
John,
Does the head scope come with that figure, or is that just a second head scope you
Is
acquired?
that just Bob's head you got there? Whose head is that? Is that his head or somebody else's? And while you think about that, we're gonna move on. Thank you, Articulated Times. We already talked about this one.
Talk about that one.
And okay, somebody's TikTok. That's cute.
Oh yeah, that shot that he did.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gremlins are eating ET. No, it does come with.
It does come with the figure. Nice. Okay.
Good times, man. Good times.
I feel bad for ET.
I do feel bad for ET. I want this floor some though. This floor seems very like
Extreme set. It's an extreme set, I think.
Huh?
It's an extreme set, I think.
Floor?
The floor, like the whole dial, looks like an extreme set.
Well, the walls maybe, but the floor, I don't know what that is. But I would add some texture to that floor. It looks just too sterile. Even though it's not all black or white, it's missing any kind of like dust or little bits.
It's like sterile. It doesn't look sterile to me. What are you talking about?
It reminds me of like, remember when you watch Buffy and they're in the town and you're like, that town's obviously a lot. That's what I'm feeling like when I'm watching.
Okay,
I mean, not a lot.
We disagree with you. No matter what you say, Moss, we disagree with you. That's how this works. Yeah.
That's how this always works.
I'm just gonna go watch Ahsoka now. You guys finish.
Oh no, sir. Oh no.
That's a cool shot.
Nobody agrees with me on the floor being a bit too clean.
It's too clean. I do like the texture on it, but I do think you're right. It is a bit too clean. Maybe just even clutter it more with something.
And you know what could have distracted from this floor being this clean is maybe it's just some colors on the walls, because this is all a very monotone room you're in.
Clutter it, just clutter it a little more. Some of the things.
There
are texture on the floor.
The graphic on the back wall. It's like, what the heck? It's like, wait a minute.
You just need to get some color in there or something on the walls, or I see some blood on the floor, which is cool. I like that, but it just needs some kind of oomph to it, you know?
Doesn't he look a little too happy for getting eaten alive?
Oh, he's way too happy for this. But he's didn't say this.
Yeah.
I get too confused.
Maybe. Which
one's the one that likes pain? I'm confused.
Oh, we already the next one. Yeah, you already talked about that one.
Oh, we already talked about that.
This is also beautiful.
Oh, we already talked about that one. I'm just kidding.
Oh, there's the shot.
Oh, that's the shot.
This is a cool thing, man. What is this thing?
That's a Joy Toy.
That's cool looking. I like
118 scope.
Anything you've done. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, look at that setup too. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, no, the setup is awesome.
Is this little fish tank?
The two characters.
Oh, there's two
characters in the BTS, but yeah, I think he took them out.
Too cluttered, I guess.
Yeah,
that's cool though.
Yeah, beautiful setup.
There's more back here than are in the picture.
Actually, I was gonna say he has a Warhammer guy in the back.
Yeah.
Man, the setup
poor
is
guy. He fell down.
I love everything he used in this setup, though.
This is nice and clean, though, man. This is nice. You got a weird chromatic aberration right here, though.
Good call, though, on removing that other mech, because it would have gotten lost and it would have just been busy. Yeah,
there's some weird artifacts going on in the back there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what about the artifact. Weird happenstance, I think. But I love the colors on this entire thing. Everything just really pops just right. Like he's lit. He's got a little bit of green cast on him from the backgrounds. Really nice. Really clean. I like it. I want these figures now. Give them to me.
Yeah, just give it to Moss for free.
Yeah, just yeah. All right, Eddie and his toys, man. Thanks so much, Sharon. There's Jess. That's where the video is from there. Got a whole bunch of crops of this now. Oh, yeah. So we decided to put them up high. Is it just so the grass? Because you want the green, but not the length of the grass. That's one way to do it without cutting the grass, I guess. Get a bounce card down there.
That's a good shot, though,
and
man.
It also lets you come in lower, so you're
I
not.
love the angle. The angle and
the glow is pretty nice.
Yeah, I love that halo-ish, the halo-y
glow.
Does he need a little bit more bounce on his front though? Like he's still a little dark on his front.
I think it's fine. The one thing that's standing out to me though are the eyes. I wonder if there's some post done there.
Yeah, that's some post because if you go back to the reel that he had, it shows that he had done it in post.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, the reel's too like 20 minutes ago. I'm not going back.
Yeah, they stand out a little too much, but
it's
still not bad. It's still a really nice shot. I like it.
Yeah. I kind of want a little bit more light. Like I would want to bounce over here and let this light come in and like get the tops of the knuckles and stuff more.
Well, got a little bit of that there.
That's me though. That's me. It's nothing wrong with what you did. So. All right, Jess. Thanks so much for sharing that. Fred Photo Shack. What is this nice fucking? Oh, pardon my French. Samus, man. Metroid, man. I love.
Yeah, I love this shot.
I need this Metroid figure.
Well, so I have this Metroid figure, the armored one.
I'll give you these cats.
I don't have the Zero Suit Samus, which is.
I'll send you this. You send me the Metroid figure.
Hell no. Well, the thing is that the head sculpt that he has on is from the Zero Suit Samus, and that figure is so hard to find because it's so expensive. I missed out on that one, but I have the armored one, which is the one that you see here. But I just don't have that head sculpt without the helmet.
Up against an alien queen.
Yep.
Wouldn't that be a cool crossover?
I love the pose. Yeah, the
pose is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
We'll forget the fact that the acid would be eating through her suit or something right now.
No, not her suit, man.
Not her suit.
Not her suit. Not
nice
her
clean
suit.
shot though, Fred. Do you see anything that Fred needs to address?
No, I love the shot of his. Like maybe the only thing I probably would have added or done is maybe dropped the exposure on the background just a little bit.
Down so it's a little more dark and scary.
But I mean that's just a minute little thing. But I love the overall setup, the composition, the Dutch angle, and her pose. I love the pose that she's in.
A nice subtle.
The angle that he went with too. Yeah, the angle is really nice.
I've been wanting to shoot her again, but like I said, I want the Zero Suit Samus.
I send you my McFarlane Batman. You give me your Mezco robot. I don't think it's gonna fly either, man. Just like I'm not gonna get that Samus for these cats.
Nope.
We tried, JP. We tried.
You know, just for that, I'm gonna shoot that Samus tonight and have it ready for next Tuesday.
Fred Shack, thanks so much for sharing this, man. Appreciate it. Doc Figman Chew, man.
Oh, Spock with
a
oh, you know what? I thought it was his lightsaber, but it's not. But it's not. It's the blast.
Yeah.
Does the beam?
You got a lot of blue going on.
Does it go that long? Is it that long beam that comes out of those things?
Huh?
I'm not sure, actually.
Yeah.
What?
Does the beam actually look like that? Is that accurate?
Well, it's a phaser beam, so yeah, it can look a lot like that.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. I don't watch enough.
I'm not a Trekkie. Yeah, I'm not a Trekkie. Star Wars.
Yeah.
Moss.
I don't watch Deep Space Nine
Moss.
or any of that
Moss. What are you doing, Moss?
What?
There's something weird.
No,
Yeah, it's a Star Trek figure. That's what's weird.
No, well, not that. It almost looks like he's missing his mouth.
That's because you get the
some weird lighting going on.
Face hugger covering his face right there.
Yeah, but then it's also blending into his face at the same time.
Yeah,
that's kind of why.
But I mean, the shot's cool. The composition is great.
Purple and blue are not complementary colors to the point where you can really pull this off. You need to add another color into the spectrum.
Red, right?
Pull things out. You need some
Yeah, he's got some red in there because it's in the hand.
Red's not going to work either. You need.
No, I'm just saying that he has some red on there because of the red beam. So he has it
You
on the
have
hand.
Is
white.
red.
It's some actual white.
And the face hugger have red. And
I
also
don't
on
think
that
it's
side
enough
of
either.
Yeah,
'Cause,
it's not enough.
If the beam is that long, I feel like it should be casting some red on even the back of the face hugger too. Just like a
Well,
little
it
bit on
is.
the side.
Well, right there, but not over
It should
here.
be way more in around that area too.
He needs the light coming down from this side because Spock's head is like way too dark on this side.
Right. Need
Like
some
an
rim
actual
light there.
regular light, white light.
Just a rim light to really bring him out, yeah. And to
Turn
bring out
down
some
the
of those
blue over on this
fingers,
side though.
too.
You don't need as much blue that you got going from this side. It doesn't need to come all the way across the picture. Get that white, cut it, tearing down this blue a little bit. Let this purplish red do some more work, and I think your lighting will be a bit more on par where you need to be because this is way too blue saturated with that pinkish purple trying to do some cutting through it, and it just.
Hey, just in case if I disappear, it's because we lost power.
No, don't lose power.
Just heads up because it's there's a storm going on right now.
Well, Doc Sigman, man, thanks for sharing that, man. We'll get you going.
Oh wow! We have two more shots to go through anyway. So
didn't we go through this
almost
one?
done.
No, we did not go over that.
And toy photos, man.
Is that the monster?
Nice use of that Reacher.
The Witcher. It's from the Witcher,
right? Yeah.
Nice use, man.
Cool.
Nice explosion effect down underneath it. Getting a very thing vibe.
Kratos head sculpt? It looks like a Kratos head sculpt.
No, that's the Velaverse.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm not.
I forget the name of the character, but no, that head sculpt is on that figure.
Oh, cool.
I think this light appears a bit too hot, though. I know you want to light this figure and bring it out, but
it works because it makes sense because the light of the explosion would be pretty bright.
Yeah, most of your light shouldn't come in from underneath, not so much on the top. So I would have reversed this lighting a bit, and you still want to bounce or something because you don't want to lose the top of this thing. You want to be able to get an outline at least, so you want to bounce this light back down on it from below, but your main light source should have been down here.
Yeah, I agree. But I like the concept here is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's good stuff.
It reminds me a lot of the Thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm getting a great thing vibe, man, especially the diorama.
Yeah.
Yep.
So good stuff.
Awesome.
Let's see what we got.
Also, actually, can you go back one more thing? I don't know if I'm reaching here, but it looks like he's holding a grenade launcher.
Yeah, it's a blue gun.
So I don't think it should be shooting muzzles out like that, right? Like that looks like a regular muzzle that's coming out.
Oh yeah, there shouldn't be a muzzle flash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just
it should have been more blue than not.
Yeah, it should be.
It would have been more of a. It would have been more of a gas disbursement.
Yeah, like
than an
smoke or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good stuff though. Toy photos, man, appreciate it. And the pop fella's gonna finish us off with
some One Piece stuff.
Yep.
Is that what this is? All right, Harry. Since you know what it is, go for it.
I'm not really a One Piece person.
You're more than I am because I had no idea what this was. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's that pirate, the clown or clown pirate, whatever.
Oh, then Pablo can go. He knows what it is.
Yeah, I think Pablo is more well versed in this.
I know it because I recently watched the live action series, which I enjoyed.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's a good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
I haven't seen any.
No, this is cool. I like the lighting on it.
Yeah, very moody.
I like the lighting, and it's very moody. It almost does look like from the scene that he's in. It's very.
I was gonna say, I think he's trying to.
He's trying to mimic that whole that feel of when he comes out, and I think he pulled it off pretty good.
Yeah, that was nice.
Man, I'm zero piece.
Got Ember. I'm zero piece.
No, it's a cool shot. I like it a lot. I mean, for a pop. I mean, I'm not a pop fan anymore, but it's a great looking shot.
I think making pops work is so it's a skill in of itself.
It is a skill. It is.
Yeah, he did a good job with emotion. I mean, it actually feels like the thing's moving and not just a pop standing in one place.
Yeah.
Some props on that. But you want to cut this again with some white because he's just very blue. You want to cut that and desaturate that blue on him a little bit.
Yeah, if he would have done like the godlight, because he does have that spotlight.
I think it does have the spotlight in the scene now coming down.
Yeah. Before we go, since JP is already asking about me leaving, he wants to get rid of me. Next week, we're going to start right now. So from now until Saturday, you have a chance to get your shots submitted for us to choose to go over on Tuesday. We're choosing roughly 15 shots. It's going to be random. We're going to just choose the shots that we feel that needs to be gone over, either because they need to have some work done that we can suggest, or there's some things that we want to highlight and say this is something you guys should try to work on, etc. So it's going to be I should hope that we try to find probably just one good, like each one of us, if all 5 of us are here, each one of us should pick 3 shots. One you can pick is going to be just a good example shot, and then 2 I think would be 2 people that need some help. Unless there's not a lot of people that need help, and then of course you can do it the other way. But yeah, starting then. So all our submissions, I want them in by Saturday. If they're not in by Saturday, anything you add after that is going to be for the next time. And as for the panel, and I'll talk about this in our chat, you guys need to submit which ones you guys want on Sunday or something, so I can build the thing. I want to build like a little, just something we can scroll through without going through the Instagram, without all this extra blood, because this is all screen real estate I could get back, and we could actually look at the picture if I can get it out of this format and like just save it on the computer.
If we happen to have some overlapping choices, would that be a problem, or would that be okay?
If we have overlapping choices, then what we'll do is, depending on how much time is left, we'll maybe pick 1 or 2 extra. I just want to be able to fit everything into the window in which we have where people start leaving. So people start ditching us as far as, panelists around 8.
2 hours.
We start 8, so we got 2 hours.
2 hour mark. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah.
So I want to try to keep it in there.
My mind does the same thing. It just kind of leaves after 2 hours as well.
I was like, oh wait, I'm still here.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
And of course, we can actually add an extra shot for each one of us. We want to go over our own shot.
Yeah, for sure. All right, sounds good. Cool.
So
sounds like a plan.
Up
I'll
to
make sure,
4 because we each get to.
And that's because before the show, I untagged you on 4 shots.
Well, you left me tagged on 5 shots.
Yeah, but that goes to say that like I untagged you on 4 shots. So.
Yeah, JP, I'm sorry, man.
He's fine with the 5-hour episodes.
I'm glad you are, man. But only like 7 people right now are good with this. Whereas 2 hours, we had 30 people all pretty happy with it.
Yeah, we can knock it down to 2.5 hours.
It's about everybody here on the panel too, just wanting to have some more evening.
Yeah, JP, there's a replay. You can just keep replaying the same video until it hits 5 hours.
Yeah, there's always replays. And the other thing is if we can finish it up, we can also talk about other things like the toys that we tend to tangent on anyway. We don't have to corral that all in. We can have time be like, all right, let's talk about that toy later. So write it down. We'll talk about it when we're done.
I mean, I think the only times where we could expect to go a little longer is when we have guests.
Yeah. Guests can of course augment that.
Because I'm hoping to hear back from Machu and both from the
Dude, we need the Machu toy and Ian. What happened to Ian?
Ian said he'll get back to me once he gets his schedule cleared for Tuesdays. The Amazing said the same thing. He'll let me know.
Cool.
Who else? I know there was somebody else I was talking to. But yeah, I'll stay in touch. I'll stay in touch with them and see.
You're talking to the
Don't Moss.
You ain't getting my service.
Go away, Moss.
All right. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and take off. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you all next week. And sketch this. Probably the first time I made it to the end. I'm usually a part of the replay group. Man, dude, it's awesome having you, and I'm glad we were able to talk about some shots with you, man. It was just cool having you here, man. You guys have yourself a great night, and we'll see you all
next
week. Have a great, and I'm nowhere near ready to sign off. I gotta do that.
Way to go.
And we're out of here.